Franklin is the 18-year-old son of Lantry and Michelle Combs of Hughesville. Franklin plays linebacker for the Patriots. His future plans are to attend college and pursue a degree in aeronautical engineering before joining the Air Force.
Number 79, Nicholas Braden Cornett. Nick is the 17-year-old son of Regina Couch, brother of Sawyer Couch, and grandson of Ray and Barbara Sloan of Kite. Nick plays right tackle for the Patriots. His future plans are to attend Morehead State University and pursue a degree in nursing.
Number 13, Stone Evan Fawn. Stone is the 17-year-old son of Dr. Laura Fawn of Hyman, Kentucky. Stone is the kicker for the Patriots. His future plans are to attend Eastern Kentucky University and pursue a career in medicine.
Number 62, Austin Michael Houston.
This is, if you see them right near Kermit and Pat.
Austin is the 18-year-old son of Patsy Michael Houston of Quicksand. Austin plays left tackle for the Patriots. His future plans are to attend Eastern Kentucky University, majoring in aviation to become a commercial pilot.
Number 1, Stephen Ty Hall. Ty is the 18-year-old son of Christy and Stephen Holland of Ball Creek. Ty plays running back and linebacker for the Patriots. His future plans are to attend Alice Floyd to pursue a degree in biology and become a pharmacist.
Number 76, Christopher Alex Jones.
You think they even know?
Chris is the 17-year-old great-grandson of Pearl and Rudolph Noble of Leverne, and the son of Chris Clark and Jesse Owens. Chris plays both left and right tackle, nose guard, and punter for the Patriots. His future plans are to attend CDA Technical Institute and become a worldwide underwater welder.
Number 7, Keelan Lane Lucas. Keelan is the 18-year-old son of Kevin Lucas and Elizabeth Jones of Knott County. Keelan plays both tight end
Is it your vehicle?
and defensive end.
Just making
His
sure.
future plans include playing football in college while pursuing a degree in nursing.
Set that white drip on the other side. I've seen it just clot up.
Oh, I get it.
Number 9, Austin Trevor May. Trevor is the 17-year-old son of Letitia May and the grandson of Wanda Burnett and Tim Howard of Mousy. Trevor plays free safety and wide receiver for the Patriots. Trevor's future plans are to attend Morehead State University and pursue a criminal justice degree and become a Kentucky State Trooper.
Number 71, Keegan Charles Pittman.
Looks like a Dodge Durango. That's what I think it is.
Keegan is the 17-year-old son of Keith and Beulah Pittman of Garner. Keegan plays left tackle for the Patriots. He plans to attend Eastern Kentucky University and major in construction management.
Number 8, Mason Tate Spencer.
You think? Okay.
Mason is the 17-year-old son of Matthew and Crystal Spencer and Courtney and Rob Cottle of Hyman. Mason plays wide receiver and linebacker for the Patriots. His future plans are to attend Morehead State University and major in biology.
Number 88, Jackson Cole Sparkman. Jackson is the 17-year-old son of Rusty and Brooke Sparkman of Hyman. Jackson plays linebacker and tight end for the Patriots. He plans to attend Morehead State University and pursue a degree in business.
Number 42, Willie Lee Wyatt.
No. I don't know how we want.
Willie is the 18-year-old son of Anita and Luke Martin of Arson, Kentucky. Willie plays nose guard and safety for the Patriots. His future plans are to pursue a business degree and become an entrepreneur.
Suddenly realized they're home and off for the better.
Oh, that's nice.
And number 20, Luke Jacobs. Luke is the 18-year-old son of Kevin Jacobs and Laura Parks. Due to medical reasons, Luke was unable to participate in football this season. His leadership, motivation, and camaraderie has been missed greatly this year by our team. Luke just recently signed to play baseball at Alice Lloyd College, where he is going to pursue a degree in biology.
This concludes our senior recognition ceremony. Let's give one more round of applause to our 2018 seniors. We're proud of each and every one of you.
Good job, guys.
Testing 1, 2, testing. Testing. Hear me good? Test.
Oh, you got it?
Can you hear? Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I got yours easy. Yours is good. Good?
This telecast is copyrighted by Hometown 24 for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Hometown 24 is prohibited.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to high school football tonight. I'm Scott Cornett, along with J.D. Cornett, and we're at Knott County Central, home of the Knott County Central Patriots, where they play host to Morgan County tonight. And J.D., we're at the Bank of the Hyman Stadium and Gene T. Watts Stadium here on campus of Knott County Central, and it feels like football tonight. It's good, nice fall, crisp air tonight, and should be a good football game.
It's not just crisp; it's cold. It does definitely feel like football weather tonight. It's you can feel it. Everybody's wearing their coats and carrying their blankets, and it looks like football night. It looks like a football night.
Well, I spent the last couple of weeks complaining about how hot it was, which I love hot weather, but I thought it was a little hot, and now I take every bit of it back. I didn't mean any of it, so I'm frozen to death all day today. So.
Yeah, definitely. I heard someone of the kids on campus today mentioned that it frosted last night, but I didn't see that myself. But
I didn't see that either. I don't want to see it. I could go all year without winter, that's for sure. But we're glad to be back with you tonight. I mean, JD's been out for a couple of weeks, been to Washington D.C. and running around a little bit, and just excited to be back. And should be a good football game tonight between these two. And the local game for us is close by home, so we get a chance to come over and watch the Patriots play. It's the second time we've had them this year. First time, of course, for Morgan County. And JD, don't know a whole lot about Morgan County's club, but I think they beat McGoffin County a pretty good score earlier in the year. Who ended up beating Knott Central last week. But anxious to see what they have to offer. They got some good-looking sized kids down there. Look like their line's going to be big, and we'll see what the Cougars have to offer.
yeah, they beat McGoffin 34-24 earlier in the year. I think that's a district game for them as well over there, so that's probably a pretty good rivalry. They look good warming up. It's a good looking team, good size. Looks like they're athletic, and hopefully the Patriots can prove a good opponent for them here tonight. Hopefully come out with a good football game for the viewers tonight.
Morgan County comes into the game at 2-5, and Knott Central, of course, 1-6 on tonight. And both these clubs are pretty young, I think. And we'll just see what tonight holds for us. We got about 11 minutes to kick off. We'll be back in just a moment. We're going to get ready to do the key players and the keys to the game. So we'll take a short break and be right back with you. You're watching Hometown 24 Sports.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work in this community. A place we want to see grow and prosper. Thacker Grigsby is committed to a Fiber to the Home project, which will bring every home and business in our service area fiber within a 5-year period. We're halfway there, but we won't stop until we reach our goal. And that's a big deal. We're committed to serving you and our community.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Welcome back to the campus of Knott County Central to the Bank of Hyman Hometown 24 Sports Game of the Week with the Knott County Central Patriots play host to Morgan County Cougars tonight. And I think we're getting ready for the national anthem, JD, and we have the key players and keys of the game we'll go over as soon as we do the national anthem. I think they're getting ready to gear up for it, so before we get too far into that.
Looks like we got a young man going to play on the violin here.
Yeah, going to play on the violin up here in Preston. I heard him warming up a few minutes ago and did an excellent job. So
he's definitely better at it than I am.
Well, if he can pack it up here, he's better at it than I am. So
he got it in the booth. He's better than me.
So I think he's getting ready to start.
Seems like they're having a little audio problem.
A little audio problem here.
Ken Fugit on the PA tonight.
Well, we'll go ahead and maybe start with players of the game or key players of the game before we get. We'll pick up where we left off if he gets started. For Morgan County, their keys of the game, or some of the players, are Garrett Atkins, who's a quarterback, and he's also a defensive back. Caden Ballinger, he's a running back and defensive end, and Zach Gillum, with a running back and linebacker for them. So
yeah, if you take a look at their stat sheet, those guys are the stat stuffers, we call them. Rushing yards, you look, Atkins is averaging has accrued about 500 yards this year, and Bellinger about 350. So looks like they carry the ball a lot.
I think they're still having some technical difficulties.
Still having some issues.
So for Knott County, some of their key players, and they have, of course, Ty Holland, and Ty's running back and linebacker for them. Keelan Lucas, who's a tight end and linebacker, and Nick Miller, the quarterback. Sunshine, as we call him.
Sunshine. I don't recognize Nick Miller. I don't recognize that name. But
Ty, and of course we know Ty very well, but Ty has really carried most of the load for the offensive on the side of the football. And we saw him the other day, and Hallway's over here banged up a little bit. Seems like he was.
Ty takes a beating. He is. He's outcarried the rest of the team by about 4-1. I think he's accrued about 480 yards this year. So
we're going to take a national anthem here. Take a moment to do that, and we'll be right back with you as soon as the anthem is over.
A junior here at Knott County.
For the best deals on 4 wheels, come to Tim Short Automotive.
At Tim Short, we believe you should have the best of both worlds, low price and quality service. Our low prices will bring you in, but our great service will keep you coming back. We believe in building strong relationships and strive to be friendly, caring, and trustworthy. We will exceed your expectations with reliable service, with a personal touch, and with quality products at a great price.
Take the short drive to satisfaction to Tim Short Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Hazard.
In late model, there's no hiding from history. It's in the dirt. Rivalries run deep as the tradition, where young talent takes on old-fashioned grit. It's time to get dirty. Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Only on MAV TV, Motorsports Network.
Matthew. I know that a lot of times, Mom, it might not seem like I'm listening to you, but I am. And what you say really does matter to me.
All the talks we've had over the years, including what you've told me about not using alcohol and other drugs, they stick with me, and they make a difference, especially at times that matter most.
Hey, want a drink?
No thanks, I'm good. So thank you, Dad, for preparing me for what's ahead.
Thanks, Mom, for always being my biggest fan.
Thank you for talking.
Talk. They hear you.
I'm a grandma.
I am a mommy.
I am a photographer.
I am a stay-at-home mom.
I am a student.
I am a Kentucky Elk Guide.
I am a teacher.
I'm a biotech sales representative.
I am a human services supervisor.
I am a paralegal.
I am a meat producer.
I am a provider.
I am a high school job coach.
I am a healthcare worker.
I am Wildlife Women.
For more Wildlife Women adventures, tune in to Hometown 24 on YouTube.
Welcome back to Knott County Central for the Bank of Hyman and Hometown 24 Sports Game of the Week. I'm Scott Cornett along with J.D. Cornett. J.D., the young man, did an excellent job with the violin playing the national anthem, and always good to see these young talented kids in the area that's able to do things like that.
Absolutely. It's it does make you feel good when you see talented kids in Eastern Kentucky. We see them every day in our jobs, but it does make you feel good.
Well, I tell you, it's you learn to appreciate things like that when you have I have absolute zero musical talent. So when I probably can't turn the radio on. So when I hear someone do that or see somebody do those kind of things, it's a good thing. So we really nice job with him. But Morgan County again comes into here at Knott County Central tonight. Morgan's 2-5, Knott County's 1-6, and a big game for both of these teams trying to make a run for the playoffs, and maybe we can get to some of the keys to the game here for both of these clubs, and we'll start with Morgan County. JD, looks like some of the keys for Morgan County, I feel like, is they got to control the clock, and they also have to have defensive pressure and early offense. I think that'll be the key in it to get momentum and stuff.
Yeah, both these teams have struggled a little bit. Looks like in the passing game, they're both going to be ball control type offenses, so I think it'll be sort of a defensive game before it's all said and done. So I have to agree with you on those points.
Okay, so now the keys for the Knott County Central Patriots. Knott County also, I feel like their keys are to get positive yardage on first downs. I think that's very important for them. Quick completions to open up the run game. They need to pass the ball, I think, a little bit more, and can't give up big plays defensively. So I know we had them with Breathitt County the other day, and the last thing that the Patriots want to do is that they played really tight with Breathitt, and all of a sudden somebody break run for about 30, 40-yard run or something. I don't think they can afford to do that tonight with Morgan County.
So that's what happened to them at Breathitt. They played behind the chains all night. They weren't getting in those easy third and short yardage game situations, and that makes it even more tight. It tightens them up even more because they have to press even harder to get those extra yards.
Well, it also looked like that Knott County spent a lot of time on the defensive side of the football, and they sort of wore down at the end of the game, and that's when Breathitt kind of pulled away from them because if you remember, Breathitt had time of possession was much greater than what Knott Central's was, and so it kind of just wore them down, I think.
I think so. I think you're right. I think it was 2 or 3 to 1 in possession minutes down there. And you were right. Breathitt would show a good defensive stand for a few minutes, and then Breathitt would break one when they got tired.
Like a 3rd and 10 or something, and break it for 30. Well, we're about 2 minutes and looks like about 35 seconds or so, 36 seconds away from starting this game. We got the Spirit lines here lined up on the end underneath the goalpost, and we're just moments away. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back. You're watching Hometown 24 Sports.
Knott County has
100 years we have educated some of the brightest and best leaders of our region. At Alice Lloyd College, we stand for
Work ethic,
quality,
Affordability.
leadership.
Alice Lloyd College.
Stay close, go far.
Want to know more about Alice Lloyd College? Call us toll-free or visit us online at alc.edu.
Jack, take my hand.
Oh, that's gross. No, I'm good. Probably not enough room for both of us on that anyway.
Jack, there's plenty of room for both of us on this door. Just take my hand.
Yeah, no. You know what? You can just have like a good life or whatever.
Jack.
I'm just gonna...
Welcome back to Knott County Central in the Bank of Hyman Stadium here. I'm Scott Corn along with J.D. Corn, and you're watching the Bank of Hyman Hometown 24 Sports Game of the Week. And J.D., looks like the Patriots have won the toss, and we're just a minute and 13 seconds away. Any final thoughts on this game tonight before we get started?
Well, this is if you look at the field tonight, it looks a little muddy, looks a little wet. Could see a lot of fumbles tonight. The ball could be slick. I don't know how that's going to affect the passing game. I'd like to see them air it out. I'd like to see both teams put a lot of points on the boards tonight. But it looks like it's going to be a wet track.
I think you're probably right. It does look a little soft out there, especially in the middle. The grass is worn down quite a bit. I can tell where they've been, practicing every day and playing on this field. This field takes a beating between the middle school and the high school, and I guess both teams kind of practicing on it. So it takes a beating during the football season, especially this time of the year when they get a little moisture in it. But
I think it's a Bermuda field as well, so the weather really factors into it.
I think the grade schools maybe play on it too. Yeah, so it gets a lot of use, and nice. It's a nice ballpark here, sitting on the bank here. Nice football stadium, and they've done a good job here with this thing, and always host us real well here when we come in. So do a good job. Kavanaugh Trent, the athletic director here, and Bobby Potter, the principal. So always welcome here with open arms, and we're about ready to get started as the Patriots are getting ready to kick off, and Morgan County will receive.
It's become a trend now. You see it in college a lot too. They always defer. Short kick, very short kick. Looks like he's going to have it. Morgan's going to have it on the 40.
So excellent field position. A little squib kick there for the Patriots, and Morgan County's going to have an excellent field. It's almost right in the 40-yard line to start the opening series here, and his football game's just getting underway.
Let's see how Morgan comes out here tonight. See if they come out.
So you look for them. Both teams just try to shove the ball down each other's throat tonight. Not a lot of passing.
No, I think it's going to be a running game. Of course, I have been proven wrong before. Almost every time I've opened my mouth.
They're starting out in the shotgun. Morgan County is a man in motion. There you go. First man through. Gains about 6. Looks like he's up to about the 46 maybe.
Yep.
45, 46-yard line, so a little bit more than 5. So it'll be a second and a short 5 for Morgan County.
I think that was Ballinger.
I think it was too. Looked like
he's a big kid.
Yeah, the banisters over here makes it a little hard to see sometimes up here from the press box.
Tonight's senior night for the Patriots as well. They've got the banners hanging.
It is. I did notice that when they come in. It was like it's senior night. Some nice looking stuff for them set up over there.
Looks like they've done it up right here tonight.
Almost the same play now, but keeps the football. Oh, he's got a first down and then some. He could go. He's still about the 30 now, and Dan slides down on about the 28-yard line.
A little quarterback option right there.
Boy, he had all kinds of running room. I thought for a second he may break it, but good close out by the Patriots from the defensive back side there and shut him off at about the 28-yard line. 28-yard line.
Atkins got through that hole. He read that very well. The defensive end on that side stepped up to take the running back in the pitch, and he turned it upfield.
Looked like they really good read, like you said. Looked like the Patriots thought he was handing the football off. They're still in the shotgun.
Looks like a little bit of motion there a little bit early.
Somebody's lost a helmet.
Helmet come flying out of there.
So that's all the way down to the 20, looks like. So another picked up about 8, so it's going to be about 2nd and 2.
I believe that was Mason Spencer that lost his hat there.
Yeah, helmet come flying out of the huddle there somewhere out of that pile.
Morgan right down in the red zone already.
Just marching it down. 3 really nice rushing plays for them already. Morgan has a good-looking size line. I
like the uniforms too. They look good. I like the white.
They're going to be nasty tonight.
Yes, they are.
We have a fumble, I think. We had a fumble, and it's recovered by the Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots.
So Morgan County turns it over on about the 18, 19-yard line. The Patriots come up with a big play to recover the football. I did not see who made the hit there, but
Keelan Lucas came out there with the ball. I'm not sure who made initial contact.
It may have been a little bit of confusion on the handoff there. It looked like he just wasn't clean. So and then about that time he got popped. So.
Yeah. And I think tonight also the Patriots having, and I know they're all wearing pink socks and pink wristbands and having a pink out here tonight.
It must be for breast cancer awareness. October, of course, is that.
Breast cancer
Cheerleaders
awareness.
Also have some stuff on.
There's
Holland has the football. He's going to get about 3 or 4.
Holland.
They said 1, so I'm going to give him too many. I'm sorry. Ty, as we mentioned earlier, is the key for the Patriots offense, and Ty has really been he's been beat up. He's been taking a lot of shots, I know, for them this year.
I spoke to his dad earlier. Actually spoke to him today, and I asked him how Ty was doing. He said, well, he's a little sore.
Yeah.
I imagine he's a little sore all the time right now. There's an option to the right. Oh, bad pitch.
So bad pitch. So Holland falls on it. It's going to be down on about the 14, I think. So big loss there for the Patriots.
I don't know if that was the beanbag or the flag that came out there. I think it must have been
I think he's throwing a marker down, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So,
Ty's carried the ball 127 times this year for 487 yards. The next closest would be Hoffman with 32 carries. And that gives you an idea of how many.
Yeah, he's carried a big load, that's for sure.
He's carrying a big load.
So it'll be 3rd down and 15. So a loss of about 6 or 7 there, and. Patriots 8 minutes and 49 seconds to go, first quarter. Game just underway.
Pass
up. Oh, he's got a man wide open and overthrows him. Boy, nice play right there he had. Boy, if he catches that football, he can run all day. So
he was behind the defense.
Just a little too far, maybe about 2 yards or so. So Patriots are going to punt the football.
He just went a little bit far on the route there.
He definitely had a man wide open.
This it's proven to be a defensive game already. I may be right this time.
Maybe. Patriots with a punt. Going to be a short kick. Now he gets a really good roll. And looks like the Morgan County is going to get about the 43.
47.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, 47-yard line.
They're going to start almost where they started last possession.
Yep, maybe they got about 7 yards to boot on that one, didn't they?
Yep.
So Morgan County will have their second possession of the night. No score. 8 minutes and 31 seconds to go in the first quarter. I'm Scott Cornett along with J.D. Cornett, and we welcome you to the Bank of Hyman Hometown 24 Sports Game of the Week. And we're excited to be back and been gone on hiatus, I guess, for a couple of weeks, J.D. And
I don't know. It's work.
I don't know if they missed us or not. Or they dread us coming back, don't you?
Yeah, that's what. That's the rumors I've been hearing.
That's what I heard too. Can't you boys find somewhere else to go?
They didn't look really glad to see us when we got here either. Good pitch out to the right here.
Pitch, we got a flag, and that is gain of maybe 1 or 2 yard lines.
That's in that flag in the backfield. That's
probably going to be on Morgan.
Yeah,
I would think.
Be a hold.
So we're going to have a Sam's hot dog penalty flag, and it's going to be holding on Morgan County. Oh, excuse me. Bank of Hyman penalty, Hyman Pro-Mark penalty flag. See, we have been gone too long.
Yeah, so they've changed things on us since we left.
Sam's hot dogs is for first downs, ain't it? So we've got out of whack already. Well, it didn't take me long, did it?
Problem is, we've not seen any of those Sam's hot dogs. They're not like Dave and Harold. I'm sure they're probably eating them as we speak.
They're probably eating me left out of them two been over there.
They're in hazard tonight, so.
Yeah, especially for free.
Yeah. In the shotgun again, Morgan.
Morgan's going to pass. Looks like
out to the right.
He's rolling out to his right and throws on the run. Hits a man, and it is complete up to about the 45. So. Going to be about a third and no, excuse me. Going to be about second and 10. Second and 12. Was that 12? Yeah, I'm sorry.
They got penalty set them back there a little bit. They're going to probably have some kind of either misdirection here, or they're going to have to try to throw the ball.
He threw that about 25 yards because he's on the run so deep in the backfield. But
now on the rollout too.
Showed
pretty good arm strength there.
Yep. Off his back foot.
Shotgun again.
Andrew rolls out. Could be. He's still running now. He's going to hire it out. He's got a man down there. Let's see what happens. It could be
good defensive play.
Good defense. Good defensive out of the Patriots on the other end.
Colby Amberg, he knocked that one out right out of the hands of the receiver.
He does have a good arm. He threw that ball a long way.
Got a good arm. He didn't seem to strain him a bit, though. He threw the ball about 30 yards there. Yeah, 30, 40 yards maybe.
Now, this is what I like to see. I like to see him throw the football.
I do too. I like to see both of them put up 60 points.
Oh, yeah, I like to see him throw it all over the yard. Just line the scoreboard up.
We get to hear that cannon tonight.
I'm ready for it tonight. It about took us out of the seat down at Breath the other night.
Shot.
7 minutes, 9 seconds ago. He's still in a shotgun, isn't he, Jay?
Shotgun formation. Ballinger in the backfield. He's going to
steps up into the pocket. He's got his man. I believe he's going to get a first down. Yeah.
If he turns it up.
Turns it into a first down, yep.
It's going to be dependent upon the spot because he's right on the.
I believe he's got it. I think he got maybe 12.
There's a good underneath out there.
According to the spot, I think he has a first down.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So that is a Sam's hot dog first down for Morgan County. I got it right this time. Just give me it 2 or 3 times or something. I'll get it right. Guys all looking at me like, well, you crazy thing. So
if they knew how many hours of baseball you'd watch this week, they'd understand.
Yeah. They knew all the other things I had.
Yeah.
If wonder I got a brain in my head.
We've played a lot of baseball this week.
Balance slips, gets his feet back, gains about maybe 5.
He's up. Looks like he's up to about the 39.
He could have easily went down for a loss there, but ended up picking up about 4 or 5 on that. So
that field must be pretty soft because I've seen several of them lose their footing just the least bit.
Just something about this time of the year where once it rains a couple of times, it just don't dry up as fast.
Stays right there.
Takes a little longer. I heard we're getting some rain tonight, maybe.
That's what my wife was telling me when we left. She surprised me with that one. I was hoping not.
Yeah.
All the festivities going on campus tomorrow. Roll out.
Now you get a little pitch.
Get Ballinger.
No, Ballinger's rolled out. He's got a first down and then some. Still on his feet. He picked up maybe 12, 13 on that.
Yeah, at least. Yeah, he's a strong runner. He's quick too. He turned the corner there pretty fast.
He does. He's very quick on the outside. 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. No score. And right now Morgan's threatening again. So Morgan got about this spot a few minutes ago, JD, and fumbled. So
that's been the downfall for a lot of teams this year, that we've got that ball control and turnovers. If you can play clean.
We were talking about that Letcher bunch today. Now they started playing clean and winning some football games, aren't they? They've not been beating themselves. We always thought they were good enough. Nice tackle there.
That's Keelan Lucas.
Keelan with a very nice tackle there. Keelan's a good-sized boy, isn't he?
Keelan is a big boy.
Yeah, he is. He's a good-looking young man. He's got nice size and
I've
put together pretty well, isn't he?
I've gotten the opportunity to meet Keelan. He's actually my daughter-in-law's family.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's her. I think he's her first cousin. Really nice kid too.
He's got good size. He's a good-looking football player. Back into the shotgun. And Moshe got a man wide open there. Passes, touchdown. Nice pass and catch by Morgan County. So Morgan County gets on the board first with their first touchdown. JD, he just a little slant out.
Nice pitch and catch there.
Just a little slant out. The kid's got a nice quarter. We do have a flag on the field, I just noticed, though. I did not see that. So hold the phone, Chair, see what happened. I'm not sure it's on.
Let's see what he calls here.
Are they picking it up? I'm not sure what's
declined, whatever it is. Touchdown.
I think it must have been against Knott Central, maybe roughing the passer or something. So touchdown will stand. So Morgan County leads 6-0, and I'm not sure if they're going to go for two, or looks like they're lining up to go for two.
Looks like they're lining up in a. I don't see.
No, they're going to kick. There comes the tee. There comes the tee. I did not see him at first, so I wasn't sure what they was going to do. So.
Let's see what kind of foot plant he gets here on the plant side.
It's a little bare there in the middle, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And it is
short.
No good. Did not make it. So Morgan County with 4:39 to go in the first quarter leads Knott County 6-0. We will take a short break. We'll be back with you in just a moment. You're watching Hometown 24 Sports.
Here's normal internet speed. Here's the broadband difference. Average speed, broadband. Not enough speed, broadband speed. With broadband from Thacker Grigsby Communications, everything's different. Video streams with no buffering, music and photos fly, gaming gets real, and nobody's left hanging. Experience the broadband difference. Contact Thacker Grigsby Communications and TVS Cable today.
Well, welcome back to Knott County Central, where the Knott County Central Patriots play host to the Morgan County Cougars tonight, and Morgan County's just scored a touchdown with 4:39 to go in the first quarter, and they lead 6-0. JD, we have a few scores. Look like Hazard's up 7-0 early over there in their game tonight.
Hazard's a pretty good program.
Got a nice ball club. They really do.
I think the only game they've lost maybe was to
Somerset, wasn't it?
And
a very good Somerset team.
6-0.
The Pikeville beat. That's right. I'm sorry. Pikeville's also got a good club too. So that's two. They didn't lose the two slouches. Those are two really good football programs.
That's one thing about the Hazard schedule. It's usually not many cupcakes on it.
Nice kick, and then squares between's picked up about the 10-yard line. Patriots coming back, and we have he's down on about the 26-yard line, I think. That was Whitaker. Was that Whitaker with the return? Blake Whitaker, yes.
Yep. Couldn't see the number there.
I wasn't sure if it's 6 or 8 either. So Knott Central will take over with 4:32 to go in the first quarter on their own 26.
Let's see if Knott can answer here. They need some. Need to jump out here and get it.
They need to stay close to this game for sure.
Definitely need to stay within a touchdown or so.
We want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. You're watching, again, the Bank of Hyman Hometown 24 Sports Game of the Week, and I'm Scott Corn along with J.D. Corn, as we mentioned, and glad to have everybody along with us tonight. It feels like fall. I should have started to say for a change, but I'm not going to say that because I like summer myself. So.
It won't be long till there will be frost on the pumpkin, that's for sure. You can feel it in the air tonight, can't you?
Yes, you can.
Out wide on the right.
Holland may have, I'm not sure if he gained maybe one there, a little sweep out to the right. Loss, they said, so yeah.
He's right at the flag, right on the line.
The short, maybe lost one or something.
I think a lot of these teams in there are focusing on Holland.
They definitely are.
They've read the stat sheet as well. He's become, they're just spying on him. It's kind of like Benny Snell for UK.
That's what happened with him in A&M the other day. They really keyed on him, didn't they?
They knew who was going to get the ball, and they knew they weren't going to let him.
And I thought they did a good job keeping the quarterback in the pocket, still letting him roll out once he's.
Yeah, exploited him a little bit there.
They did.
Drop back abilities. Got a handoff in the middle to Hoffman, looks like.
Hoffman gained maybe
one.
Maybe, if anything. Didn't get much, did he?
No, he's.
Yeah. Maybe another short loss.
It's going to be 3rd and 11, looks like.
At the best, he got back to the line of scrimmage, so 3rd and 11, looks like. 3:23 play in the first quarter, 6-0 Morgan County.
I think Patriots are going to have to make a few pass plays.
They're going to have to.
Because they got everybody in the box.
They're all over them. I mean, it looks like they're going to try to throw a little screen pass, and it's out to Holland. And I don't think he's.
Morgan had every player they had within 5 yards of the.
Yeah, they're all over the line. So they may have gained another yard or two at the most out of that. So it's going to be 4th and, let's say, 10.
Yeah, 4th and 10 probably accurate. If they're going to put even the safety was in the box that time, so if they're going to do that, they're not going to have to prove that they can throw it a little bit.
They got everybody in the cheerleaders and all in the box, don't they?
Yeah. Everybody was on the line of scrimmage that time.
Even if it's wrong, they're going to have to try to open it up a little bit.
I tell you what, he's got a good leg on him.
Nice kick, and he's going to get another good roll. That thing's still rolling. It's all the way down now to about the 30, still rolling, 29-yard line. So the Patriots downed it on the Holland downs it, and so Morgan County will take over on the 29-yard line. 2 minutes and 51 seconds to go. Morgan will have the football again for the 3rd time. JD leading 6-0. This very easily could already be 12 or 14-0.
Yeah, absolutely.
They were really marching the ball down the field in that first possession and just fumbled it away.
Gave it away. I'm sure the coach is not too pleased with that, but he probably feels the same way. Feels like he should have more points on the board.
That's the way us coaches are.
Never satisfied.
That's the way I am baseball. If we get 5 runs, we should have had 6. We've left 2 or 3 somewhere. It's just the way it is. I don't know what it is. Never enough. Morgan stays in that shotgun. They run the same motion play almost every time. Up the middle, and
by the Patriots.
He may have gained 1.
That's Keelan Lucas again in the middle. They're having a big game on the defensive side.
He's strong, isn't he? He's a really strong kid.
Big kid. The TV doesn't do him justice. You got to walk up close.
He looks like he's about 6'5", too. I'm guessing, but
he's 6'4", 6'5", probably 230.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big kid.
Yeah, he's a grown man.
Yeah, definitely. He is a large individual. Back in the shotgun again. Got single back in the backfield. 2 wideouts.
Little pitch, almost fumbled, and
good play by Holland.
Good play. They're going to take it for a loss there.
Yeah, it's good play by Holland.
Morgan may have lost a couple on that one. So
Ty Holland was all up on that one.
Good defense by the Patriots. That play, they strung it out really well. They really read that off the snap very well.
For those of you who've never been up close to Ty Holland and actually seen him move, he's a quick young man. He can really move. He's giving the blocker fits out there on the sideline.
And he's also strong. He's just built like a football player, just low center of gravity, and just like you said, quick and strong. Senior night here at Gene T. Watts Field or Stadium and Baker Hyman Stadium. Morgan's going to throw it again. Got a man wide open, a little too high. They just got scattered on the sidelines. That's chain. Is that Sean Dameron over in the chain game?
That's too big to be Sean.
Yeah.
You thought he was throwing a hand grenade, though.
Yeah. Incomplete pass. Off in Sean Dameron, he jumped over the fence.
Yeah. He'd have caught it, threw it back at him, probably.
Yeah. Little Bandy Rooster.
Yeah.
So Morgan County now is going to punt the football back to the Patriots. Good defensive stand there by the Patriots. They really needed that.
And they're going to get good field position out of this.
They need something good to happen for them on this side to try to get some momentum.
Patriot receiver back on about the 45.
Boy, nice punt. Very nice punt.
He's
going to get a great roll too. So Going to be down on about the 32, 33-yard line, about 33.
Got a decent roll out of that.
Got a really good roll, and there's a good punt. So Knott County will take over with 1 minute and 1 second to go in the first quarter. They'll have the ball again for their third time.
I'm going to jinx it and say this. There's not been many flags in this quarter. It's been pretty clean so far.
You had to go do that, didn't you? You just had to.
I like to put some.
You learned your lesson from me last time I did that.
I like to put some excitement in the game. Give us something to look forward to.
I'm on Pro Mart. I'm sure they appreciate your business, but
last time you said that was at Legend.
I said it last time, and they still throwing flags up there.
They still didn't find them all, did they? Holland in the Wild.
Holland still going, pushing the pile. That's
good blocking.
Gained about 5 there, maybe.
Good blocking in there by Hoffman, too. He was right
7, got 7. I was being tight with Ty there. He got 7.
That might be a good offensive set for them.
That might be what they need to do, so he just took it and went off with it.
If he'd be a little bit patient, let the blocks happen for him, he might be able to turn this into a good offensive set for himself.
28 seconds to go, first quarter winding down. Should be one more play this quarter, I would think.
Still all 9
They
plays.
are right up in the box, aren't they?
Yes.
Ty hands it off.
He's going. Looks like he's going to get
that's
the first down.
That's
Keelan Lucas.
So looks like that is a Sam's Hot Dog first down, I think, would it? Yes, they're moving. So Sam's Hot Dog first down for the Patriots, their first down. So you got 10 seconds to go. I thought that was going to be the last play, but they'll start it here.
Yeah, they wind the clock.
I don't know if they get it off or not. I'd say we'll end up going into the second quarter.
Patriots very deliberate.
They're not going to get another play off. So that's going to be the end of the first quarter with Morgan County leading Knott County 6-0. You're watching Hometown 24 Sports. We'll take a short break. We'll be back with the second quarter.
It's the moment the first fields of spring promise another bountiful Kentucky season. It's when a family recipe is passed down, a story of heritage and tradition. It's the moment bourbon splashes into a sizzling pan, when a master distiller taps the first barrel and slowly pours. It's when you take that first bite, savoring the unforgettable taste of Kentucky, and you realize it's better in the Bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
Welcome back to Knott County Central. The campus is Knott County Central Patriots for Knott County Central Trails Morgan County tonight by a score of 6-0. We're getting ready to start the second quarter. The Patriots just picked up their first down of the game, I think, JD, and it's been like you predicted earlier, it's been a defensive struggle.
Morgan showing absolutely zero respect for Knott's passing game right now. They're really stacking all their defensive players right on that line of scrimmage. If Knott could run some sort of little quick counter quarterback option type pass, it would be wide open.
As you mentioned a few minutes ago, they've got everybody shoved up in the box. I mean, they're just right on top of the line of scrimmage. So
Holland's still in at quarterback.
They stopped at Keelan Lucas. Oh, he's still running.
Rumbling and bumbling.
Gained about 9 maybe.
Almost first down. Now that puts a wrinkle in the game when you take a man like that and put him in the backfield.
Sure does. It's going to be a second and a short one for Knott County.
And he's a big athletic kid too. He can run.
He's a load to bring down there. He's strong. You put him and Ty back there together, that may be a combination for the Patriots that works a little bit.
Because either one capable of blocking for the other, and you really have to honor Ty with speed.
This one's going to Ty, so I think they're using him as a lead blocker too. He's took out about 4. Here goes Ty. Ty Holland could be going all the way.
They're not going to catch him.
Touchdown, Ty Holland.
Nice running play there. That was just exactly what you said there.
And I was telling you, Keelan just ran over about 3 people right there just to make it. He just cleared that part in the sea.
It was.
And then Ty hit that gap, and it was over.
And once that speed kicked in, they were not going to catch it when he turned.
No,
forward.
Once he got on the outside, it was all she wrote.
That's the risk you take with Morgan doing what they're doing with on the defensive side, putting those guys so close to the line. Once you break that initial,
it's it, isn't it?
It's a chase down after that.
I'll give him credit for that's a nice coaching move there. And Keelan That time he led Ty, and Ty just followed him. And once he cleared the way, and he cleared the way. Trust me, he cleared the way. And once he did, then he just broke it wide open. So Ty Holland with a touchdown right now. Patriots are going to go for the extra point. The kick is on its way, and it is good. Looks like it's good. So Knott County leads 7-6 now. So
I heard the cannon go off.
The cannon went off. I think the cannon went off before he went through.
It did. I think it was supposed to went off after the touchdown. It was delayed a little bit.
He didn't get that thing loaded up, did he?
As my grandpa said, maybe his powder was a little wet.
That guy Breathican's got that thing cocked and ready. I think he's got an automatic cannon. It just shoots. He shoots in on snap of a finger.
Those kids have to have some hearing damage down there. If they
he shot that thing like 3 times the other day within 10 seconds time. I said, how is he doing that?
I don't know how he managed to do it. He scared the skin off of me every time he did.
That's a loud cannon too.
Yes.
He must have brought that over from the Civil War. So 7-6, Knott County takes the lead on an impressive drive there.
Now that was a good offensive set there. For the Wildcat proved to be very effective there with Keelan and Ty in the backfield.
Definitely, those two, and they did it out of the Wildcats, so nobody was sure who was going to get the football, and then the other guy just led the way for them. So they had a couple of really nice plays there. Knott County going to kick it off again.
Looks like he's going to try to pooch kick it again.
Looks like he's going to onside kick it almost. Nope. Little loose kick, and it's fielded, fumbled down there. Bobble. Morgan just fell on it, and it's going to be on about the 26.
Yeah.
That turned out to be a pretty good kick for the Patriots.
Kick,
yeah. So Morgan get the football back, and first 2 times they didn't have any trouble moving the football really, and then until the turnover. The last time the Patriots forced them to a punt early. So see what Morgan comes in. Morgan looked good throwing the football, I thought.
They did. He showed a lot of.
He's got a good arm.
There in that first early sequence there.
So they definitely got some weapons there. If he wanted to throw that thing, he can.
Has he thrown it since the touchdown pass?
No, he does not. I don't remember throwing it last possession.
And that was a nice 20-yard poster out over the middle, and he made it look easy then.
He completed a couple passes in the last possession before.
Both ways this time. So
empty backfield too. Yeah. So they got a guy in motion. They're going to pitch it to him in the backfield.
And Lucas is stretching it out.
Lucas is going to get maybe 2 at the most.
Good job by Keelan Lucas that time, making him go wide. He pushed him out, pushed him deeper than he wanted to be.
They're trying to sort of kind of straying away from him, ain't they? He's a load.
He's had a big game tonight.
At about the 28-yard line.
Morgan being a little more deliberate this time, taking their time, spending some extra time in the huddle, getting ready. Got a single back this time.
7-7. Morgan has got a receiver out in the flat. He's scrambling, and he is going to down to about the 43-yard line.
Nice little under out there.
Hazard and Paintsville tied up at 7-7, JD. Paintsville's come back and scored a touchdown.
That's the home of Cash Daniels.
Home of Cash Daniels. John Pelfrey, Joey Couch, Charlie Atkins. They got some
really good athletes come out.
That's some big-time names.
For a small school.
Van Hoos.
Yep, J.R. Van Hoos.
But Mr. Cash Daniels right now starting for Kentucky, leading the SEC in tackles, or at least he was last week. So
having a really good season.
He's a monster.
He's a big boy. You know, he's one of the things that a lot of people don't know about. He's a great bass fisherman.
He's also he was a heck of a baseball player too.
Yes, at one time.
Morgan going to throw it again. Got a man out in the flat, and he's going to he's trying to tackle him.
I think Ty Holland got there and
host of other Patriots.
Yeah.
Gain of 4 on that one, looks like. It's going to be second and probably 5 or 6, maybe a little more than 5. So it's going to be about roughly 6 yards. So 9:21 to play in the first half.
Now Morgan must have heard us talking.
They must have got that.
They got the memo too.
About somebody sent a text message to him saying, "Throw the football in." He's very accurate. He's got a good arm.
And you see Knott cheating up on the.
They're up pretty high in the box too, aren't they?
They're up there.
They're going to throw it again. He's got a man wide open, caught. on about the 24, 25, 23-yard line. So nice pass.
And he showing that arm strength again.
He threw that on the run, about 30 yards on the run. It's a beautiful pass. So
that puts him right down in the red zone again.
They've been very effective throwing the football.
Sure they have. It's Garrett Atkins, the quarterback's name there, number 5. Number 6. I'm sorry. He's
one of our keys to the game, and you can see why. He's a nice-looking player. He's not a very big kid.
No.
But he has a nice arm.
Let's see if they go back to it again. They've got 3 wideouts to the right.
Yep. And a little screen pass out to the side.
Double screen.
Bush still going maybe game 5, 6.
Yeah.
At the 20-yard line.
So maybe 3. I gave him a little too many. So
3. They're down on about the 19.
It'll be a timeout. Looks like Coach Maggard's asking for a timeout here. And we'll take a short break with you. You're watching Hometown 24 Sports. We'll be right back.
Shoot like a boss.
Welcome back to Knott County Central, where the Patriots lead 7-6 over Morgan County. And JD, we have 8 minutes and 27 seconds to go. Morgan County moving the football right now, and they're in position to just maybe put some more points on the board.
Yeah, Knott really needs to tighten up right here and try to keep this lead going into halftime. If they make a good stand right here, it really gives them a little shot of energy. And
well, Morgan County came back out this possession. I guess they heard us talking about throwing the football, because they've thrown it every possession so far in this drive, and let's see what they continue to do. They're going to look like they're going to throw it again. Got another man wide open on the outside, and he's going to have another first down, Sam's, and he's going to score. Nice move there, cut back. So touchdown for Morgan County. So that puts him up 12-7.
He found the receiver that was isolated one-on-one, had single coverage there, and he made a good move once he caught the ball.
He did. Good athletic move there, and it was pay dirt after that.
Yeah, there was nobody. He had no help back behind him. Good play design there by Morgan.
Was little screen pass. Morgan jumps back up 12-7.
Let's see if they'll go for the field goal or for the 2 this time. Looks like they're going for 2.
Looks like they're going to go for 2. Yeah, it does.
Try to tie this thing up. I'm sorry, to get back on the 14.
14-7 range.
Get the 1 touchdown.
Rolling out. They're going to go to him again. He's got it.
Good play.
Good play there. He just sat down there and he just threw it. He can throw the football. So Morgan County scores again. They're up 14-7. 8 minutes and 19 seconds to go. Morgan County leads 14-7.
That I think
we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back. You're watching Hometown 24 Sports.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary.
Hi, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, welcome back to Knott County Central. I'm Scott Corn, along with JD Cornett, and you're watching Hometown 24 Sports, the Bank of Hyman Game of the Week. Some upcoming games we got coming up next weekend. We have Harlan County at Prairie Central, and we have Leslie County at Hazard on channel 46. So two really good ball games coming up next weekend. So please join us for those. We'd love to have you. Morgan County kicks off, and it's fielded by, looks like Ty Holland down on about the 10-yard line. Ty, nice cutback, still on his move. Ty may got one guy to go.
Got one man
to beat. Yeah, one guy. Nice tackle there, boy. Really nice tackle by Morgan County.
Yeah, the kicker saved that one. That was
Ty almost took that one to the house. And he just got enough of him to get a hold of his pads and pull him down.
He did. He almost horse collar.
He almost horse collar. I thought he was going to go.
Got it at the 5.
He saved a touchdown there over Morgan County because Ty, once he got there, if he got out in the field there, he's over. They were not going to
good head of steam. He was gone.
They were not going to catch him, I can promise you.
So Patriots will start out with good field position this time.
They have. They're on the ball on their, what is it?
35.
35, and they have the same offensive set they had last time, looks like. Ty Holland Ty breaks through, still on his feet. Fumble the football. Fumble, and looks like Morgan's picked it up.
He sure did. It came out. That was a good tackle by number 2 there. Morgan, he stripped that ball the whole way.
So Morgan's going to get really good field position on about their 39.
That was Zach Gillum that forced that fumble.
Paintsville leads 14-7 now over Hazard. So the Paintsville Tigers
must have a pretty good program this year again.
And that game's at Paintsville, I think, isn't it? No, it's at Hazard. I'm sorry, it's at Hazard. So Paintsville's come into Hazard. It's going to give them a fight tonight, looks like.
Got 3 wideouts to the right.
See if Morgan continues to throw the football. May just see what to do, and they are. They're rolling out. No, he got a man deep.
Yep.
He's got him. He just juked his man, and he catches it. And he's going to be
down at the 1. Oh, he fumbled.
We call him down on about the 1. So
I think you're going to have a chop block back here with the flag. Yeah,
chop block on Morgan. So they're going to bring that thing back.
Yeah, it was an illegal block below the.
There is a Hyman Pro Mart penalty flag on the field, and for a chop block or illegal block below the knees. So all that for nothing. We're going to bring it all the way back.
I'm glad that wasn't a penalty back when I used to play.
Are you saying you made a living out there?
I made a living down there. Sure did. That's how we were taught to do it. You get lower than
any way to get him down.
Get him down and don't let him up.
I remember those days. Thank gosh I wasn't doing a lot of blocking. I was hoping people blocked for me when I threw it.
Yeah, I was one of those guys in the mud up front that the quarterback was always mad at.
So that is a 10-yard penalty, so it's going to be 1st and 20 now. Big call there because Morgan had the ball on the 1-yard line. So
yeah, that's a huge penalty. That cost them that almost a definite touchdown. If they would have had opportunity there on the 1.
7 minutes, 40 seconds to play. First half. 14-7. Now they're going to run the football.
Good defense in there by the Patriots in the middle.
Gained about 3.
Patriots run defense has been pretty solid tonight. They've not been able to really break in other than that quarterback option early. There's not been a big hitter.
No, the pass is really what's hurt them tonight. Yes. So we saw that with them earlier. They held up till I think they got tarred late in the game, but the pass hurt them at Breathitt County a couple times also. But they had a couple big plays, I think, from running ball from line of scrimmage late in the game, but I think they just have to sort of beat down a little bit.
He's going wide out both sides this time. This is either going to be a quarterback run or a pass. That's the only 2 options he's got.
Going to throw the football. Now he's still looking. Now swings out into the flat. Good tackle.
Nice play underneath.
He got back to about maybe the line of scrimmage, may have gained 1. Weinberg with a nice tackle there.
Will sniffed that one out.
Will the Thrill with a big nice tackle there. So it's going to be 3rd and 13 for Morgan County. 6 minutes and 17 seconds to go.
They need to gain down to the 30-yard line for the first down.
3rd and 15.
3rd and a mile.
They're saying 3rd and 15 here, so looking at the clock, I guess it's depends on what you look at, I guess. Ellinger rolling out.
Yeah,
got his man.
Good defense there by Holland.
Gained about 8 of that, maybe 7 or 8 of that.
Now this could be 4 down too.
I look for him to go for it because good tackle by Ty Holland.
Yeah, even if you don't get it, it's as good as a punt.
I think you'll see him go for it. I believe.
No indications of a punt.
Yeah, the quarterback's already getting instructions from the coach. So I said 4th and 9, what it looks like. So 5 minutes, 16 seconds to play, first half. Again, thanks everybody for joining us. You're watching the Bank of Hyman Hometown 24 game of the weekend. Coach Maggard wants a timeout, looks like. We'll take a short break and we'll be back momentarily. You're watching Hometown 24 Sports.
I got some Oxy after I hurt my neck. First I took them to feel better. Then I just kept taking them. I didn't know they'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Welcome back to Hyman, Kentucky. We're home of Knott County Central Patriots, and we're at the Bank of Hyman Stadium in Gene T. Watts Field, JD, and Morgan County leading 14-7. Been a good first half. Morgan right now we have a 4th and 9 with about 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first half, and been a good football game. Defensive struggle, as you called it.
Being a defensive battle, it's a big stand here for the Patriots right here on this one. They can stand. Prevent this first down. They've got a chance to score, and they even run the clock down into the halftime. So.
What kind of play you think Morgan's going to come up here with, Jay? What do you think they're going to try to do?
I think they'll pass it. I think that's their most effective offense right now. He's got the single back in the backfield, but I think he's going to throw it.
Back in the quarterback. He's got his big guy coming across the middle, and it's picked off. Nice interception there. It's a beautiful pass. That's a good defensive play there because that wasn't a bad pass at all. And nice play. He stayed with a big guy and threw it low. And
Colby Ambergy.
Colby with a beautiful pick there.
That ball was right at the shoe tops as well. So.
And that's actually, for Morgan County, that is just like a punt almost. So they went for it, and it's not a bad deal. And one of those things you'd almost rather see him just knock it down. Of course, it's hard to tell somebody that when you're trying to catch football. No. And that's a statistic thing for them too, but it actually changed the field position about 20 yards. So.
And not 5 minutes left on the clock. Knott's got plenty of time to get something going here. They're back in that Wildcat formation again. Let's see if they can hang on to the ball this time.
Highland with the football again.
Bad snap on that one. He had to kind of.
Holland only got about 2 on that one maybe.
Yeah, the snap, he almost fumbled it there and had to cost him a little bit of a step or two. Morgan still right up on the line of scrimmage.
They still are. They still have not showed any indication that they're going to throw the football whatsoever. Well, totally different offensive system here than a few years ago, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. When 2 or 3 years ago,
we've been told 30 times by now.
They haven't changed footballs by now.
Miller's back under center, and that gives it to Holland. They kind of collided a little bit there.
Yeah, he's going to get it out close to the 25, 24.
It's going to be about 3rd and 5 or so. 4 minutes and 8 seconds to play.
They've kind of gone away from Lucas.
Yeah, I'd like to see him.
Yeah,
maybe handle the football a little bit because he seemed like a load to tackle a few minutes ago.
But if you look at the defensive end on his side there as well, he placed lining up in the tight end slot here, and he's got a definite size advantage.
Yeah, and he's a good sized boy, but Morgan looks like they've jumped. So I think that's going to be a first down for the Patriots, I believe.
Good hard count there by Miller.
So we got a Sam's hot dog first down on that, looks like. I believe. Yep.
Yeah, that's going to give them the first down, I do believe. Yeah, they're moving the chains now. It's right on the line.
3:45 to play. Knott County Central trailing 14-7.
Looks like we're going back to the Wildcat again.
Yep. Holland is that Miller?
That's Holland.
That's Holland again. Holland. May have got 2.
Possibly 2, maybe 3. Yeah, he didn't get many more than that.
I liked a few minutes ago when they ran, they led the red Keelan in front of him. So haven't saw that really since then.
They kind of went away the opposite direction.
Yeah, he's
same set here, looks like. 2 wideouts to the right.
Not County being really deliberate. It takes a long time for them to, at this rate, to move the football, so time will become a factor. Here he goes, boy. There's still moving. He got a flag. So
probably going to be a face mask.
About a 20-yard gain there, so nice run.
Usually when it happens there, it's some sort of, it's either a face mask
or some kind of illegal block or
horse
something.
collar, something.
They're going to get it's against Knott Central. Yeah, that's illegal block there. They're marking it back. Holding. So I did not see. I didn't see anything either way. So I couldn't.
I was watching Big Lucas rumble through the middle there. Reminds you of Big Gronkowski that plays for the
that's about
Patriots.
That's about what he looks like.
In that Patriots
he's a load to tackle, isn't he? Just because he's so big and strong.
And you can watch the defensive backs. They know they have to tackle him, but they really don't want to.
Do they really have to do this?
Maybe you'll fall.
They're not looking forward to it, are they?
They're not trying to deliver a blow. They are not.
Can I do this? That both of us getting hurt. 2:42 to play. Lucas with the football again.
Oh,
here he goes again.
Oh,
he may go. He's still on down to the 30, 28.
He carried Morgan. He carried half Morgan's team for the last 10 yards there.
42 yards, and again,
Again, nobody's really wanting to grab a hold of him, I don't think. That's a huge gain.
That is proven to be Knott County's best offensive set tonight.
Yeah, like I said, I was surprised he hadn't got the football in the morning. By the time we say that,
he runs off about 50.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Ty Holland get it this time. Now
he's misdirection.
No, he's got it again.
He bounces out. He takes a tackler with him.
He's still not down.
They can't bring him down. He's on about the 15.
Took 5 white jerseys to get him down.
I don't know why I keep standing up. I've got the monitor over here in front of me, but I keep standing up looking at it.
I'm the same way. I can't keep from watching.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. 14-7, Morgan County, and all of a sudden, Knott County's moving the football again, running the Wildcat.
Running that Wildcat.
Lucas, now Holland gets the football, and Holland kicks to the left. He may go. Holland's going to go in.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Ty Holland. So
nice drive there.
Nice drive by the Patriots. Well, a minute and 37 seconds to go in the first half. Knott County cuts it within 1. They have a chance to tie the football game up here. Good offensive set there by the Patriots.
Very good adjustment there by Coach Mager. He's found something here. I think that he can utilize for the rest of the night and exploit exploit Lucas's size and Holland's strength and speed. It gives him a good matchup back there. Good set.
Both times Holland's got breakaways. It's just really because it's been wide open. They're back and they're going to go for the lead. They're going to go for 2. Holland fumbles the football and does not get. So Morgan gets a good stand there. So with a minute 37 to go in the first half, it's 14-13. Morgan County leading. We got like I said, a minute 37 to go. We're going to stay right here, JD, and finish the first half. But good drive by the Patriots.
Good drive by the Patriots. That's a good answer going into halftime. If they can make a good stand here and run this clock on out until halftime, it'll give them some momentum coming out because they get the ball to start the third.
Excuse me. Update from Daniel Field over in Hazard. 14-14 now, Hazard and Paintsville. So they got a good one going over there. I guess
game.
Harold and David's got a nice one to call over there as well. So just like us, 14-13 here. And
good games.
Both of us have good games tonight.
Good games tonight. All over the region.
So Knott County's going to kick it off.
He's going to look very short this time.
Very short. They're going to have great field position.
Ball's on the ground.
Fumble. Knott County says they have it, but I think Morgan retained it. So
yeah, I think Morgan kid.
Yeah, officials are reporting So Morgan's going to get really good field position on about the 42, 43-yard line.
Yeah.
Their quarterback's strong enough to score from here.
Oh, yeah. He's got plenty of time. He's a minute 32. If he can throw the ball away a couple times, if he gets in trouble and doesn't take a sack or two.
I think they've got all their timeouts, or most of them. So they've got time the way they can throw the football.
See how they come out. Looks like he's going to go single back, 2 wide outs.
Yeah, they have got.
They got 2 backs.
Two backs, yeah. Fullback and the
tailback.
They may be content with what they have. So Ballinger still moving.
Powerful run there.
Ballinger gained about 8.
He's out to the 50.
Yeah.
Nice run there.
1 minute and 18 seconds to go.
Looks like they're
We're going to just try to see if they run the clock out, but after that they maybe get a little bit more of a hurry here.
A little bit of a hurry-up offense there. See if he goes back to the run or if he goes for something deep.
Goes right back to him.
Back to Ballinger.
And he's going to gain first down, so we got Sam's Hot Dog first down for sure. Gain of about 4.
That should stop the clock momentarily until they get the chain set.
I'm a little surprised they're not trying to throw the football here, but
Morgan's called a timeout.
They have plenty of time.
Got almost exactly a minute left, 59.
On the 46-yard line, so we will keep it here to the rest of the first half. And JD, what do the Patriots got to do try to stop this so they don't give up any more points?
Anything in the air, they've got to knock it down right here. They've just got to keep it because I got a feeling they're going to try to air it out here. They've run 2 consecutive middle-hitting running plays, and Knott's kind of been creeping up, maybe expecting the next one. So look for something, some sort of fake to the back and then something over the top.
Do you think they were trying to, where they threw the ball so many times last few downs, they're just trying to catch Kenny off guard with the running game? You think that's what they were trying to do here?
Yeah, I think so.
Early in this drive?
I think Knott was expecting to pass a little bit, but now Knott's running defense has been good tonight. It's in the middle there. They've not been able to pick up big chunks. They've been fairly effective.
Well, we got 59 seconds to play, 14-13, Morgan County leading, and then with the football on about the 46-yard line. They're going again with Ballinger still on his move, and
staying on the ground.
I believe he got another first down. I believe he's real close. Maybe he's a little bit short.
No, he's short because the clock's still running.
Yeah,
48 seconds. They're going with the hurry up, see if he spikes the ball here. Yeah, he's going to stop that clock.
42 seconds to go.
Still a lot of time. 42 seconds can be an eternity when you're on defense.
Yeah, there's a lot of things can happen in 42 seconds in a football game, that's for sure. Good field position now. They're really getting that thing down there where they're going to be a threat to score before the half. This big series for both clubs. I think Knott Central gained some of the momentum back, and the last thing they want to do is let Morgan get it here, and then at the same time Morgan wants to regain the momentum. So
he's got wideouts left this time. It's a similar set that he had a while ago when he went.
He's going to throw the football, still rolling. Throws it away. Yeah.
Good move on his part. Threw the ball away. Didn't take the sack. Still got time on the clock. Live for another play. On 4th and 2.
4th and 2.
Yeah. Look for Ballinger to carry this one, and for them to carry. I think they have a timeout.
Looks like they're going to go for it again, which I would not expect them not to. So
yeah, with very little time on the clock.
$35 seconds to play.
He passes
that was a screen pass. Good play there, and he's going to get some yardage. He's still on his move down to about the 25.
He kept him in bounds, though.
Yeah. They still have 28 seconds, so.
As soon as they get the clock.
Nice call there by Morgan. Offensive call. That's a good. He caught everybody off guard. I think they thought Ballinger was going to get it. Morgan County's going to take a timeout, so they're going to discuss it. JD, looks like the Knott County Central Lady Patriots volleyball team are playing the first round of the region against Wolfe County here coming up pretty soon. I think they're playing at AB Combs.
Yep, I think
so.
At
6 o'clock.
Patriots having a having a good season this year in volleyball, from my understanding.
Is that tomorrow night? I think it is.
I think maybe it's on Monday.
Monday.
It's on Monday.
So good
luck to the Lady Patriots.
Good luck to the Lady Patriots. We hadn't. We knew they were doing well, and congratulations on their season they've had.
Congratulations to Bill Grigsby and his staff for they've been at this game a long time. I have to give him credit. He's been coaching volleyball here for a lot of years. Paige Maggard, Miss Justice.
Miss Justice they've built a good program. That's right.
Yes.
And that's a loss there on that down. So
yes, it was.
Going to be second. Looks like they lost about maybe 3-4 yards there. So.
Hopefully all the fans will go out and support those Lady Patriots on Monday night.
Morgan took another timeout here. Yes, the Lady Patriots volleyball team, again, like we said, playing in the 14th regional tournament, first round, against Wolfe County at A.B. Combs on Monday night, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Wolfe typically has a fairly good volleyball program. Typically, we actually had a couple college players from that came from Wolfe this past year.
I said 30. Yeah. Because Miss Beth Justice is a coach, if I'm not mistaken, now for Lady Patriots, and so
she's
done a good job. She's a heck of a volleyball player in college.
She was. She's a great athlete. And she's added a lot to that program. I give her credit.
And about as competitive as human beings you'll ever find.
As you will ever meet in your life. That's
as we all know very well.
We all know well. She's one of the.
Morgan County may get one more play in here, and that's about it. It's back to football. So third's going to be 3rd and 12. They're going to have to throw this in towards the end zone. So
got a flag on the play. Got a false start.
They're going to back them up a little bit more here. May not have made it all back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think so. This has actually turned out to be a good defensive stand for the Patriots.
This is going to be one of those, just throw it up towards the end zone, I think.
Yep, throwing hope.
Yes.
Patriots need to drop a few extra.
Yep. Well, they're not going to get a play. So after a penalty like that, the clock rolls off. Forgot about that in high school. So
that's right. It's high school.
They made me aware of that. I forgot all about that. So that's the end of the first half. Morgan County leading the Knott County Central Patriots by the score of 14-13. And we'll take a break, and we'll be back shortly with the second half. You're watching Hometown 24 Sports.
Hard-hitting traditional wrestling is coming to your living room this Wednesday night. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, the professional wrestling program the entire family has been waiting to see. See the biggest stars from the Appalachians and beyond compete in the hottest half hour of television anywhere. Now available in prime time. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on Hometown 24.
It starts with ingredients, rooted in flavor. Recipes that come from the land and the heart. It's a touch of sweet, a hint of heat, a kiss of bourbon, a blend of past and present, tradition and creation, in places celebrated and places to discover. It's when you take that first bite of the unforgettable taste of Kentucky and you realize it's better in the Bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
Whoa! You've been protecting your kids their whole lives. So don't just hand them the keys to a 2-ton machine with no rules.
See you guys later.
Whoa. Talk it out. Tell your teenagers they have to agree to 5 rules to drive. No cell phones, no extra passengers, no speeding, no alcohol, and buckle up. Set the rules before they hit the road.
Life is short. Drive something you love. Come to Tim Short Honda.
Take home a new Honda from Tim Short, where sophistication meets efficiency. From the ever-popular Accord and Civic to the family favorites, the Pilot SUV and Odyssey minivan. Honda has a superior selection of hybrid and electric vehicles as well.
See you soon at the all-new Tim Short Honda in Iville, Kentucky.
Take the short drive to satisfaction to Tim Short Honda on Route 23.
We've all heard that girls are made of sugar and spice and everything nice. Not on this show. Y'all come and see what wildlife women are made of. Thursday nights at 8 on Hometown 24. Real wildlife, real women.
Go on the ground! I refuse!
Will you marry me? Don't. If you kick me, I am gonna tase you.
That's not licensed firearm, sir. Is that your license crack right there, too? Come towards me right now!
You got any weapons?
Ready to go?
Hey, it's Fun Arts. Welcome to the show, friends. If you're a long-time watcher of the show, you know that I'm a bit of a ladies' man. And today I'm here to tell you one of my secrets. Online dating. You know that if you're not smoking in your profile pic, you get doubled matches? The only thing smoking in my picture is my bod. So ditch the smoking pics, or I'm gonna left swipe that. Check out thetruth.com to see how you can left swipe that.
All workplace offices can be stressful, some more than others. So you can imagine, if this was your office, you'd want people to slow down and move over. Every day, emergency professionals put their lives on the line just by showing up for work. When you see a service vehicle or a car in distress, slow down and move over. In Kentucky, it's the law.
Hello, it's former WWE superstar Al Snow and my friend Ed, and you're going to be watching Appalachian Mountain Wrestling every Wednesday night on Hometown 24 at 8 o'clock. Set the dial, set the clock, don't be late, it's great.
I surrender.
All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's that?
Do we have a gun?
I'm Holly Baker. I'm an interior designer, a real estate expert, and a longtime vacation rental owner. The vacation rental market is booming.
For this close to the beach, you could expect anywhere from $500 to $700 a night.
I'll be going to cities all over America, working with people looking to buy a second home and list it as a vacation rental.
Oh, wow.
My job will be to show them how to pick the right property
and show them how to maximize their vacation rental potential.
Oh, hey, bud. Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
With Gary and Todd?
Yeah?
I've been meaning to ask you, is there any drinking going on in this crowd?
No.
If any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't. I'd do anything to keep you safe.
Okay, I will.
I hope this is working.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you. For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
How many letters?
5 letters.
Just think about, what am I doing right now?
Smile. Smile?
Uh-huh.
This is so easy.
It's the taste of fresh, straight from the Kentucky land. Flavors, teasing, satisfying. It's recipes passed down, each word an expression of love. It's the taste of new and experimental. Time with family, friends, and friends to be made. It's when you take that first bite of the unforgettable taste of Kentucky and you realize it's better in the Bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
Welcome back to Knott County Central, where we're at the Bank of Hyman Field, and Knott County Central Patriots are trailing 14-13 against the Morgan County Cougars. And again, I'm Scott Corn along with J.D. Cornett, and you're watching the Bank of Hyman Hometown 24 Sports Game of the Week. And it's halftime, J.D., and good first half, really well played by both clubs. And we were just talking there during halftime that what a big penalty that was for Morgan County. That really cost him an excellent chance to score just before the half.
Yeah, that has to be what the conversation's about in the locker room, I'm sure, right now, in the Morgan County locker room, because they had the ball in the 1, and the coach is not pleased with that penalty.
Well, it really backed them up, and they just never seemed to get in sync after that again either. So they were a little. I guess they were trying to just run the clock down and then try to hit with some pass plays there towards the end of the half, and just got a little bit out of sync. And when the penalty happened, and just never did recover. And that's a big stand for the Patriots as well. So as a key play of the game, and Knott County Central will have the football to start the second half. We got a good football game going.
Got a good game going. I'm pleased with the game. It's been good both ways. It's been clean. It's been you've seen good running. You've seen good passing. So it's been an entertaining game, to say the least.
Well, we have about 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go here at halftime, and the field is, like we talked about earlier, JD, is a little bit beat up in the middle. A lot of football being played on this field, this complex here at Gene T. Watt Stadium here in Knott County, or Gene T. Watt Field, in Bank of Hyman Stadium, between the grade school and middle school. But so far, it's not really, doesn't look like the detraction's bad or anything. Don't think it's been a factor in anything that's happened that I have noticed.
No, it hasn't. The only thing I've noticed is a couple of times they've slowed. The guys are cautious on their cuts. They're planning a little bit more gingerly, and maybe not cutting as hard, but they haven't. The footing's been good so far. The new, I'm sure they use the shoes they're using is probably designed a little bit for this today, and to give them that little bit extra footing. But the field has definitely been taking a beating here, and a lot of football being played in Knott County right now.
Yeah, this is senior night here at Knott County Central, and several seniors going out tonight, so it's a big night for them. We have a good crowd and an exciting night to good football game. We got some good games coming up here in the next couple of weeks or so. So a couple of those that are really exciting. Leslie County and Hazard are playing next week, and also I can't remember who the other game was. Was it? Hold on, we'll pull it up here just for a second. But I know Leslie and Hazard was one of the games, and Powell right now, just to go back at halftime, just to go to the scoreboard, is leading Breathitt County 7-6 at Breathitt County. Prairie Central is 14-13 over North Laurel, and Paintsville up 28-14 over Hazard. So Paintsville really shocking the Bulldogs over at Daniel Field and Hazard tonight. And again, our score 14-13 here at Knott County Central. So just some of the local scores that we have. But I'm surprised that some of us were Powell leading Breathitt at Breathitt. It's a shock to me.
That's Breathitt actually played fairly well when we went down there and watched. We did the game down there a couple weeks ago. I think my understanding is they got the big Noble kid is back playing now. He suffered a little injury there. Their quarterback.
Yeah. Stacy. Yeah. Stacy.
Yes.
Paintsville, that's a shock to me. Now, Paintsville, I know, has got a good football program and been good the last couple of years, but going into Hazard and leading Hazard 28-14 is a shock to me.
Yes, that's not somewhere you go in and blow people away. Looks like Morgan's back out on the field here, getting
31
to stretch.
Paintsville's up 31-14 now, so they just scored again. So
Paintsville going to run away with this one.
Yeah, that was really surprising. So again, that's at Hazard, so something you don't see very often. People going into Hazard and whipping them. So right now, Paintsville definitely taking it to them. That's for sure.
Yeah, we had the opportunity to do a Hazard game there a few weeks back, and
they looked very good, didn't they?
They looked like a really well coached, really well polished team.
I wonder if they've had some injuries or something. I'm not aware of, but something's a little different because they didn't look like anybody's going to beat them that bad to me when I saw them at night. So it's a little surprising to me. So, but again, it's football. That's why you got to play them.
That's why you play them. We haven't seen Paintsville either, so
very true.
They may be loaded.
Very true. You could be correct. So. Well, we're going to take a short break. You got 1 minute and 14 seconds to go here. I guess I'll put probably a little bit more time back on when they come back out. But we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with the second half shortly. You're watching Hometown 24 Sports.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work in this community, a place we want to see grow and prosper. Thacker Grigsby is committed to a Fiber to the Home project, which will bring every home and business in our service area fiber within a 5-year period. We're halfway there, but we won't stop until we reach our goal. And that's a big deal. We're committed to serving you and our community.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
For the best deals on 4 wheels, come to Tim Short Automotive.
At Tim Short, we believe you should have the best of both worlds, low price and quality service. Our low prices will bring you in, but our great service will keep you coming back. We believe in building strong relationships and strive to be friendly, caring, and trustworthy. We will exceed your expectations with reliable service, with a personal touch, and with quality products at a great price.
Take the short drive to satisfaction to Tim Short Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Hazard.
In late model, there's no hiding from history. It's in the dirt. Rivalries run deep as the tradition, where young talent takes on old-fashioned grit. It's time to get dirty. Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Only on MAV TV, Motorsports Network.
Matthew.
I know that a lot of times, Mom, it might not seem like I'm listening to you, but I am.
and what you say really does matter to me.
All the talks we've had over the years, including what you've told me about not using alcohol and other drugs, they stick with me, and they make a difference, especially at times that matter most.
Hey, want a drink?
No thanks, I'm good. So thank you, Dad, for preparing me for what's ahead.
Thanks, Mom, for always being my biggest fan.
Thank you for talking.
Talk. They hear you.
Grandma.
I am a mommy.
I am a photographer.
I am a stay-at-home mom.
I am a student.
I am a Kentucky Oak Guide.
I am a teacher.
I'm a biotech sales representative.
I am a human services supervisor.
I am a paralegal. I am a meat producer.
I am a provider.
I am a high school job coach.
I am a healthcare worker.
I am Wildlife Women.
For more Wildlife Women adventures, tune into Hometown 24 on YouTube.
For 100 years, we have educated some of the brightest and best leaders of our region. At Alice Lloyd College, we stand for
Work ethic,
quality,
Affordability.
leadership. Alice Lloyd College.
Stay close, go far.
Want to know more about Alice Lloyd College? Call us toll free or visit us online at alc.edu.
Jack, take my hand.
Oh, that's gross. No, I'm good. Probably not enough room for both of us on that anyway.
Jack, there's plenty of room for both of us on this door. Just take my hand.
Yeah, no. You know what? You can just have like a good life or whatever.
Jack.
I'm just gonna...
Welcome back to Knott County Central, where we're getting ready to start the second half. Where the Knott County Central Patriots are trailing 14-13 against Morgan County Cougars, and an excellent football game here tonight. And ball's in the air. JD feels like football a little bit tonight, and Knott County's going to receive the football here to start the second half. And Morgan is really, I'm really surprised that Morgan has thrown the football as much as they have tonight, and looks like they do a pretty good job slinging that thing around. So, should be a good second half.
Yeah, Knott got an opportunity to kind of make a statement here early in the third, and maybe pull out a little bit of a lead, and see if they go back to the Lucas and Holland combo in the backfield. Continue that because it was successful in that second quarter.
Morgan with a kickoff, and it's fielded by. Can't tell who picked that up.
Can't see the number.
Couldn't see the number either. Number 6, Blake Whitaker with a carry. So good field position for the Patriots. I'm anxious to see if they start back in that Wildcat that they ran with Ty Hall and Keelan.
I think I would.
I think I would too. I think it's pretty successful.
It looks like that.
Looks like that's
what they're gonna do.
Yep. Looks like that's where they're headed.
Let's see if
Lucas.
He continues to run off that right side as well.
Lucas got about 2 there, and boy, that could have been a penalty flag right there.
Yeah, Hoffman got tackled and didn't even have the ball.
Yeah, he kind of just slung him down.
Yeah.
No call.
Not sure why. I don't know if the defensive player was mistaken, but he was a good tackle though. Going right back to it again. Play the 2 power backs in the backfield.
They're going to stay in that Wildcat again, don't they?
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Almost at a hard count, looks like, and that is Wildcat again. Ty Holland looks like he's going to receive the football this time. Holland still on his feet, and he gained about 5,
maybe 6.
So it's going to be about 3rd and maybe 2.
That's kind of quite a difference in size when you look at Holland and you look at Lucas.
Yeah, it is. I believe Lucas will get the football right now.
I think so too.
Just because of the short downage situation, and they're all jammed up in the box.
Yeah, he could fall forward for 3 yards.
Oh boy, good tackle. Well, they stopped him. I think that's a great defensive stand there by the Cougars.
Yeah, they stuck him right.
They stuck him good, boy. Wonder what Knott County's going to do here, JZ. Looks like they're going to keep their offense on the field, so we may see a
faith in
4th and about 1 here, a little more than 1. Looks like they're going to have a measurement.
It's right. The nose of the football is really close to the first down marker.
They're asking for a measurement, so got a little closer than I thought he did, to be quite honest with you. So
he got a favorable mark there on the spot. This one's going to be. It's going to be within a half yard.
He's going to be real close.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, about a football length.
I think I'd go for it here with his.
Yeah, that's inches. They put the big boy underneath the center there, and it'd be hard to stop him. But
they're spreading him out wide.
Yeah, they are. 10:25 to go, third quarter. Knott County looks like they're going to go for it. They're lined up in the Morgan County again, lined up in the box.
Look for a little quarterback.
They may try to draw them off sides too. Knott County moved. Yep, Knott County moved there, so it's going to be a 5-yard penalty on the Patriots.
I look for them to punt now. They'll probably
you can see the offense coming off. So.
Yeah. Big penalty right there.
Huge penalty. So they were trying to draw Morgan off, I think, early, and it ended up backfiring on them.
Drew themselves off.
Yeah. So looks like Morgan's going to get the football back because the Patriots will punt. They were just inches away too. They got a really good spot. I thought they were further away than that so they got a very favorable spot and then just did not capitalize.
Short punt.
Punt is now it's getting the Morgan County roll, so it's going to come back to about the 34-yard line. So the other punts he's done, Knott County rolls. That one kind of kicked the other way, didn't it?
That one went sideways. That was a good stand there. A favorable break for Morgan County. They're actually going to come out of this with decent field position.
Yeah.
To start this possession.
So Morgan will get their first possession here in the second half, leading 14-13 in a really good football game.
Turnovers have not been a big factor in this game.
Got a couple, one on each team, I think.
On each team. Penalties have played a decent role in it, though. The big penalty, of course, for Morgan, 50-yarder penalty there early.
Morgan not going anywhere. Good defense there. Both teams have really, for the most part, have struggled other than a couple of Ty Holland runs and Keelan's run. So
yeah, I think Keelan's has actually been probably got the two biggest chunk runs other than the touchdown run there by Holland. He's been able to reel off 6 or 8 yards several times.
The most success has been in the air tonight, really.
Let's see if they go back to that. Maybe stretch it out here a little bit.
Somewhere along the line, I think Knott's going to have to throw the football a little bit to kind of just to balance the offense out a little bit.
A little pitch sweep here.
They got a reverse here going on. Holland's playing it out strong. Good job by Ty Holland. Al Holland. Big Al didn't tackle him back out, didn't he?
Al Holland could never stretch you. Could never do what that young man just did right
there. Oh, goodness. Told you I've been gone too long.
But that was just a good.
I'm already in basketball season. Just because it got cold, I was playing basketball.
That was a good segue into that. We are getting close to basketball season.
I've jump started this a few weeks, haven't I? That's what happens when it gets cold. I can't think straight.
I don't think so well when it's warm.
I know outside
to his left.
I don't either. He's going to throw it up again. He's got a man wide open.
Oh, he's down to the
complete, beautiful pass.
He dropped that one in the barrel right there.
I tell you what, he's got a nice arm. He threw that across his body, going the other way on the run, and threw it about 35 yards or so.
And on target.
On target. Nice tight spiral. That kid can throw a little bit.
And he dropped it right in his arms.
I believe we'd be Brett Favre if we throwing it a lot.
Yes, I would too.
He actually throws the ball very well.
Let's see if they go take a shot at the end zone here.
They have had most of their success in the air, that's for sure.
While the defense is just the least bit winded, I think I'd take a shot at it.
He's rolling out again, rolling out, nice pass again. He throws the ball good on the run too, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. He's got good feet.
Ferguson with a catch there for about 5 or so.
Yeah, that one has not been going for much tonight. That's a good quick hitter in the middle.
Yeah.
Holland's been all over that one tonight.
Ty with a nice stun. I got his game right this time. So
he's got good closing speed on that play.
That's still a nice gain though on first down, to be honest with you. So it's 2nd and 5. 7:45 to go in the third quarter.
Morgan in good position here. They're second and about 6, 2nd and 7 roughly.
Ballinger, I think he may have got a. Did he get a first down? He's real close.
Very close. Depends on the spot here.
Looks like they are. Can't tell.
The nose of the ball is almost.
He is really, really close, isn't he?
Yep. So we're going to have, what, 3rd and...
They're going to measure again. We're going to have another measurement.
No,
first down. They got a first down. I'm sorry. JD, we got, we've talked a little bit about basketball. We got some of our local kids. Of course, we got Chance and Simon over at Alice Lloyd getting ready to open their season, and also Austin Combs over there, and then Austin Combs transferred back into Alice Lloyd, and we've also got Cameron Justice and Evan Hall up at IUPUI getting ready to start. So,
yeah,
a couple of local kids getting ready to start from basketball here.
That's some. That group has really done well. Really proud of them. Actually, just talking to Cameron Justice's mother there, talking about the volleyball program, but. Those guys have done. Cam gets to come back this year, and
looking forward to seeing all those guys come back.
Looking forward. He's coming down. They're coming down. Cam and Ev will be playing at Moorhead sometime there in November.
Well, just a great group of kids, and we had a lot of fun with those guys. Dalton decided not to play basketball finally, and just playing baseball. But
he's doing well at that.
Yeah, doing well at that. I like to see him play some basketball sometimes, but I
like to watch him play football.
Yeah, but flag football at Alice Lloyd, that'd be the only way he plays that.
Yeah.
So.
Chance and Simon are both doing really well.
Ballinger's going to get a first down, so that's going to be a Sam's hot dog first down for Morgan County.
Morgan County are in a really good position here to punch this one in now. First down inside the 10.
Yeah. Glad to see Austin Collins come back. And we got, and of course, we have down at Berea, we have
Isaac
Cottle down to Berea. So we got a lot of these kids here locally that did really, really well. And
some really good basketball in the mountains over the last few years.
They've
really good players.
And this school here at Knott Central has produced some fine basketball players, some fine athletes, and some good baseball players as well too. I may say, and so
being successful, and
they've done very, very well, and we're excited about those kids and their opportunity to get to play. Ballinger's looks like he is going.
He's going to be stopped.
He's still on his. People flying everywhere. I can't tell what they're doing. Look like a Knott Central Patriot has the football, but they must have blown it dead.
Yeah, I think so. I think they caught his momentum, stopped his forward momentum. And those of you who have kept up with, of course, the TV 24 will be doing a lot of basketball games over at Alice Lloyd this year, my understanding, and you get the opportunity to see these kids, but they're no longer kids.
Yeah, they're grown men.
These are grown men now. We're talking about some very.
If you haven't saw them lately, they were already good-sized kids. They're grown men now. So
any one of those group can point you to the weight room. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
There's
fumble, and I think Knott may have got it back.
I think so.
Can't really tell.
Yes, I think they recovered it.
Knott County picked it up again. Now it's twice that Morgan has fumbled deep in their own territory. So. In the opposing team's territory, so big turnover by the Patriots.
I'm not sure who stripped that ball out, if it was a full fumble to handoff, but the ball was on the ground.
That is the second big turnover for them, deep in the opponent's score.
Both times.
So 5 minutes and 9 seconds to go in the third quarter, 14-13. Morgan County still leading, and Knott County will get the football back.
Yeah.
They're on about the 5-6 yard line. So
maybe the 5. It's hard to tell from here. The stripes are almost gone on the field.
Yep. Looks like they're back into the regular offense now. Look for
them to grind it out here. You don't want
Holland with the football. Holland may have gained 1-2 at the most.
I think I would exploit Big Lucas down in here, try to get it out of the shadow of the end zone.
Yeah, Lucas he's proven to be hard to handle out in the field. So about
really need first down right here to get that ball out of there.
4 minutes and 45 seconds to play, third quarter. 14-13, Knott County trailing Morgan County.
Got a handoff here to number. He's going to get around the end here.
Sunshine, as they call him with the football. A nice gain.
Got over
Sunshine.
the 20.
Yeah, to about the 22, 23-yard line. So a big game for the Patriots.
Now the Patriots can breathe a little bit, maybe take some chances on maybe trying to make, as you said earlier, they need to pass the ball a few times there.
I think it would balance the offense a little bit more if they threw a few passes. So just a thread of it.
Yeah, even if they were incomplete, they just have to have the thread of the throw.
Well, they're really lined up in the box. So Zach Lucas back in the backfield, so along with Ty Holland.
Hand off in the middle.
That's Sunshine again. So
little misdirection.
Miller.
That was probably actually maybe a little loss there on that one. Actually, talking about going back to basketball, the Eagles will be playing a little scrimmage, a little alumni game tomorrow.
Yep.
Boys and girls. Coach Hammonds has really got a good program, good team over this year. He's got some really nice players.
Got a lot of good local kids, and they got some kids that can play. So it should be a lot of fun.
Should be a good group to watch.
We have a baseball game tomorrow too. If you guys are watching baseball, alumni baseball game.
Baseball. Holland to the outside on the left.
Holland gained about 3 or 4.
A lot of things going on campus tomorrow. A lot of sporting events. If you got anybody's interested in seeing some really good young players play some really tired old players. Alumni players.
Yep.
Come out and watch.
Broke down, wore out old guys.
It's a lot of fun though. They have a lot of fun with it. So
it's a good day.
It's a really good day.
3 minutes to go. Third quarter. Nobody has scored here in the second quarter. Snap looks like Holland swinging out to the right side.
Good block
there. Holland going to have first down. Holland all the way up to
about the
46. Stepped out about the 46. So
good block there on the outside. I think that was
Sam's hot dog first down on that play for Holland. Again, he gets out backfield. Once he gets loose, he's hard to handle.
It was Mason Spencer on the outside there with that block, number 8. He sealed that edge for him. It really busted him through there for about an extra 5-6 yards.
Nick Miller back in Sunshine, as we call him, in the backfield with Holland.
Under center. Looks like they're going to pass it.
Oh, throw it, and it is, broken up.
It was close to being a interception there, actually. He kind of underthrew that one a little bit. Looks like we're going back to the 2-back Wildcat offense here.
Holland with the football in the backfield. Holland's going to get about 5.
Maybe 6 there.
5 or 6. So one thing about it, all these running plays, there's not the clock doesn't stop. It just keeps on ticking. So
it goes fast.
Yep. 2 minutes to go now, third quarter. Not moving the football a little bit.
Very deliberate here. Not in a hurry.
Lucas this time with the football. Lucas maybe gained a couple.
Yeah, he's out. Looks like about the 51, maybe 52. 48 rather.
It's like 4th and 4, and Coach Maggott, I think, is choosing to go for it.
Ball right on the 40. Looks like the nose of the football between the 48 and 49.
He's trying to keep the football in the Patriots' hands, I think, as much as possible. And
looks like they're going to stay in that 2-back
very,
set.
very deliberate.
see if Holland tries to spring one to the outside here. He's going right up the middle.
Holland, he's not going to make it.
No,
Gained about 2 maybe. So the Cougars hold. Good defense by the Cougars.
Good defense.
He got about 2. That's just generous, I think. So
yes. Almost made it to the line of scrimmage
yeah.
on that one.
I think just a point of impact may got him 2 yards out of that, but it'll be turned over on downs to the Cougars. So Morgan County holds. 50 seconds to play in the quarter. That was a fast third quarter.
Very fast third quarter.
This thing's going down to the wire, it looks like so far.
This could be a last possession game here.
50 seconds to play, third quarter. Morgan in the shotgun.
Sweep to the right.
A little pitch. Ballinger is going to lose. He's going to lose maybe 3 on that one.
There's Holland again.
They sniffed that play out of Holland and
Lucas.
Lucas
and
both.
Sam Hoffman, all met there at the running back.
That play had no chance.
No, they've
not been able to run the football real effectively against Knott Central. They've thrown the ball very well, but I'm a little stunned that they continue to try to run the football as much as they have.
As much success as they've had with the pass I can't explain to you why they're not throwing the ball more often. That seems to be their best weapon.
7 seconds. I think that's going to be the end of the quarter. I don't think they're going to snap it before the end of the quarter. So we're going to go into the fourth quarter. 14-13, Morgan County leading. You're watching Hometown 24 Sports. We'll take a short break and we'll be back with the fourth quarter.
Here's normal internet speed. Here's the broadband difference. Average speed, broadband. Not enough speed, broadband speed. With broadband from Thacker Grigsby Communications, everything's different. Video streams with no buffering. Music and photos fly. Gaming gets real. And nobody's left hanging. Experience the broadband difference. Contact Thacker Grigsby Communications and TDS Cable today.
It's the moment the first fields of spring promise another bountiful Kentucky season. It's when a family recipe is passed down, a story of heritage and tradition. It's the moment bourbon splashes into a sizzling pan, when a master distiller taps the first barrel and slowly pours. It's when you take that first bite, savoring the unforgettable taste of Kentucky, and you realize it's better in the bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
Welcome back to Knott County Central. I'm Scott Corn along with J.D. Cornett, and you're watching Hometown 24 Sports in the Bank of Hyman Game of the Week. And we've got a good one, J.D. 14-13, Patriots leading trailing Morgan County. Morgan County has a football on about the 46-yard lines on their end of the field, and so 2nd and 12 here.
They're going to come out passing this time. He underthrew that one, though.
Yep. I think that's incomplete. Yep.
Should be incomplete. That ball skipped off the turf.
That's one of the very few bad passes, and it was a terrible pass, but just a little too low. So he's not throwing many bad passes tonight for sure.
He's shown that he can throw the football and throw it on the run.
He can. They roll him out of the pocket to give him some time, and he does a good job throwing the football on the run.
He seems to almost every play. There's not been a straight drop back pass, I don't think, tonight.
Just a couple, I think he had a couple in the first half, but not very many. Not a real big quarterback, so I'd say it's hard to keep him in the pocket a lot. So they probably try to get him out so he can see a little better. Load him out to the side.
They've done a good job too with mixing it up. They've run a lot of run plays. Here he goes rolling to
3rd and 12.
He's left again.
And that is, he got back to maybe the line of scrimmage. We got a flag.
I want to go with a hold on this one.
We got a Hyman Pro Mark penalty flag on the field. I'm not sure. I can't tell who they're looking at. So
it's in the location for a hold.
Yeah, the Cougars are backing up.
In the middle of the line.
They're waving it off, so. Oh, they waved it off. So Hyman Pro Mark penalty flag was waved off, so it's going to be 4th and about 12. So it looks like Morgan's going to punt to A good stand by the Patriots. Patriots defense stepping up big tonight. Well, both teams' clubs defense have stepped up big. So low-scoring game.
Low-scoring game. It's been it's a ball control game.
It's been exactly what you said beginning of the night. So
I've got one right.
I'm a psych. You all over this tonight.
Oh, bad snap.
Almost blocked. Boy, they ended up getting off a nice kick. Getting a good roll. It's still rolling. Down to the 23.
About the 20?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how he got that ball out.
I'm not sure how he got it off here, but he ended up getting off an excellent kick with a lot of hang time and then got a great roll. So
gave his coverage guys time to get down there. He kicks the ball really high.
Yeah, he did. That's a really nice punt.
And it's proved effective because the Patriots have not fielded the punts tonight. They've let them all bounce. So Knott's going to start off basically on the 20-yard line, looks like.
Yep. 1st and 10 for the Patriots on, I think, the 19-yard line. 11 minutes and 30 seconds to play. Trailing by 1 point, 14-13. Holland with the football.
Up the middle.
Holland gets about 2, I think, maybe.
And they're running. They continue to run off that right side, off the right tackle. He's picking up 2-3 yards to carry there.
Got 2nd and 7.
Look for the big man on this play right here. I think Holland's carried the last couple.
Yeah, again, that's been the most effective, one of the most effective plays. And he looks like he's in the shotgun now. So, no. Ty again with the football. Ty's
good lead
going.
Block through there.
Ty got a couple more yards.
That's the old 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
Yeah, there's just no dust tonight.
No dust.
Cloud of mud tonight.
Cloud of mud, a splatter of mud. Get 3.
Splat of mud.
Get 3 2 times and hope for 4 the other.
3rd and 3, Patriots.
Hoffman does not carry the ball tonight.
Not a lot.
It's a few carries.
It's been Holland and Lucas mostly. Morgan's defense has been stout tonight also.
They're all up on the line of scrimmage, literally.
Holland breaks loose. He's going to get a first down. He's showing. Holland broke loose and Holland all the way down to the 43-yard line. So Holland broke loose that time.
Nice carry there by Holland. He bounced that one to the outside.
He's having a hard time getting up,
I
too.
think he got a little bit of the air knocked out of him over there this time. He's rolling. He's staying down.
Rolled his wrist. I think somebody said he gets bent underneath him, sort of look like.
I'm not sure. He acts as if he is.
He is not getting up yet, so.
I don't know if it's hard to tell.
Hope he's okay. So
we're so far away, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, it looked like he kind of rolled over funny, and I see one of them holding his wrist over there on the sideline. One of the players motioned over here about their wrist. So we're going to take a short break. We'll be back with you shortly. You're watching Hometown 24 Sports.
Shoot like a boss.
Welcome back as Knott County Central has the football. Ty Holland I think he just got the breath knocked out of him, which we're glad to see. Here comes Lucas.
Nice tackle in there.
Yeah, outstanding tackle. Good tackle by Morgan County. Ty, we're glad to report it. Looks like he just lost his breath. As a matter of fact, he's coming back onto the field now, so must have landed on the football when he was tackling the sideline. I saw somebody hold the wrist, so I was afraid he jammed his wrist, but seems to be okay. He's back out there. He's a tough booger, that's for sure.
He's tough.
We already could have told you that.
We could have told you that. We've seen the evidence of that over the years.
Yeah.
Ty's a fine young man.
Couldn't shoot him with a staple gun and hurt him. He's a tough kid. 9:30 to play in the football game. 14-13. Morgan County leading. Holland hands it off to Lucas. Lucas just kind of pushing the line. So They just need to hook a plow up to Lucas.
Yes,
he can plow.
He can pull them.
He's a horse.
That's a big.
He is a horse.
Man.
He had absolutely nothing there, and the pile just kept moving.
Yeah, he just keeps chugging. It's like the old refrigerator Prairie play. You remember when the refrigerator Prairie made that popular?
For the Bears. Yep.
Yes. Of course, he would have made about 3 of Keelan, as big as he is.
Holland's going to throw the football, and it's incomplete.
Oh, he overthrew it.
Well, it's a good play. Good idea there. He had a man out in the flat. Just
looks like he kind of indicated that he should have been
run the wrong way, wrong route, or something.
A go route instead of a cutout.
Fourth and 9, so looks like they're going to go for it.
Patriots behind the chains, as we talked about earlier. They've let themselves this possession. They've let themselves get behind a little bit due to a couple of little penalties and things.
4th and 9, Patriots with the football. Big play here for both teams.
Holland's going to try to follow the blocks.
Not going to get it.
No, he's going to get
good stand by Morgan County. He got about 4 or 5, so
they're going to turn it over. Here.
Cougars will get the football back with 8 minutes and 43 seconds to go, leading 14-13. This has been a defensive struggle, especially here in the second half. Neither team, the only thing close to scoring was in there a few minutes ago when Morgan fumbled on about the 5 or 6 yard line.
Down deep in knot territory.
That's really the only threat to score.
It's been back and they've played between the 20s pretty much on this one.
They have.
Actually, probably the 30s. They've not gotten in deep into the red zone yet, either team, other than that one possession.
Atkins.
Pass out in the flats.
The screen pass, and he's not going to gain maybe 2.
Yeah. Sam Hoffman was out there in his way the whole time. He took him out, kept forcing him toward the sideline.
They've not looked down the field much since early either.
No.
Those little screen passes and those little option plays have not been very effective against the Patriots defense here in the second half.
I think Knott's playing their safety just a little bit deeper now.
I think you're right.
He's about 15 yards off the ball. Respecting the arm a little bit better. Defensive backs giving a little more, about a 10-yard cushion on the sides here. Got single coverage on the outside this time.
Motion. Oh, what? Good run there by.
Good run. Big Keelan Lucas.
Ballinger got about 15, 16 yards there, and I thought he was going to go through. Yeah, I thought he was going to the end zone.
I did too. I thought Lucas reached out with one big claw there.
A big paw grabbed him, and some of the fans hollering for a face mask, but I couldn't tell if he did or not.
I thought he had a lot of jersey. It looked like he was down more on the chest. He's just strong enough that it looked.
You just picked him up and pretty much slung him around. I think you're right. I did not see a face mask, but, I could have missed something, but I didn't see it.
Got a man in motion again.
Ballinger again. He's met it right at the line of scrimmage, and he's lucky if he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Good job by the Patriots.
Good defense in there, shooting the gaps by the Patriots and linebackers that time.
Clock continues to score. If either team scores, I don't know if the other team can come back. The offense has been so.
Yeah, this could have been a overtime game if had it not been for the missed extra point.
I think if either team scores, it could be the ball game. So.
Yeah, well, they're actually under 8 minutes now, or actually under
7
minutes.
It's 6:55 to play right now.
We've got wideouts to both sides this time. Double right.
He's in the shotgun. He's going to throw the football.
Underneath it, connects to them.
Morgan, first down. Sam's Hot Dog first down for Morgan County is Bush with a nice reception there. Gets it about 34 for them.
Yep, right on the 34, nose of the football.
And again, effective throwing the football.
Nice little play underneath, a little pass out in the flats there, and he curled off almost like a bubble screen. So he brings it back to the middle and picks up some extra yardage after the catch.
Got three wideouts to the left. He's in the shotgun again.
Handed off up the
Ballinger
middle.
right into the line, and Pile still moving, but
it's moving sideways.
It's got what, maybe 3? That's 3 hard yards.
Hard yards.
6 minutes and 2 seconds to go now.
Clock still winding. I didn't jinx this entirely. I didn't mention anything about a lightning delay.
Please don't. We had enough of them. If it lines tonight, we're in one trouble, as cold as it is.
I think it's the first game we've had without one.
That's what I said leaving the house tonight. But I was worried about lightning tonight. Yeah. That's the first thing I thought of when we left tonight.
we spent an eternity of
a couple places.
Yep. Roll out to the left.
Pass is incomplete.
He throws the ball better on the right, going to the right side to his strong side.
Yeah, he does. It is going to be 3rd and 7. A little more than 5.5 minutes to play.
There's a huge difference now over the last couple of years in Knott County. The way they've approached the way the game has changed for them. There for years, it was all about the offense and the strength of the offense. Now
it's a lot about the defense. It's a totally different philosophy and totally different system, for sure.
And you can see huge improvements in the defensive side of the football for Knox. He's going to roll out to his left again.
Rolling. He's got a man wide open. He's going to the end zone.
Better pass right there. That could be
picked off. Picked off in the end zone.
Big defensive play.
Kobe Amberg, he picked it off, I think. Yeah, big interception there. Again, we were just talking about the defense. That was a huge defensive play. I don't think that's a bad play by Morgan County, though. They went for it and
it was a good pass. It was better defense.
They had a great defense, and he just came down with it. But
Knott dodges a bullet there. They're going to get the opportunity to win this game within the last 5 minutes.
And again, 5:23 now to play.
Looks like they're going back to the traditional quarterback under center this time. If the Patriots can put together an 80-yard drive here, they could get their second win of the season.
Miller gets it off to Holland. Holland gained about 5 or 6 there. Play of the game so far, JD. In the player of the game, what do you think?
It depends. Right now, they could go. It depends on this. Actually, for me, it depends on this series right here. If not wins the ball game, you got to look at Holland or Keelan Lucas.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. If I had to pick a play of the game, it'd probably be the first touchdown for Holland ran.
Holland, yes, it was a nice play.
And maybe the player of the game might be Lucas. So
yeah,
but they both have been key factors for them.
Yeah, there's Hoffman carrying the ball now. Hoffman with a big power
Hoffman with a big nice run, and Sam's hot dog first down. So Knott County, this is the big possession here. We're down under 5 minutes now with 4:38 to go. So this is a huge possession for them.
See if they and going back in the shotgun. Looks like Sunshine still in the back in the quarterback's position. He's in the shotgun.
Miller, Sunshine gives it to Holland. Holland's mad at the line of scrimmage. I think he lost maybe a couple on that.
Yeah. They are definitely paying close attention to Holland right now. And Morgan still no respect for Knott's quarterback's arm.
Knott's going to have to pick up the pace, I think, too, because they're down under 3:55 to play now, and I don't think they can continue being this deliberate.
They need to move
because they don't throw the football very much, and they can't continue taking this much time.
No, they need more of a hurry up, a little more urgency in their offensive sets.
I think so. They've run a good 25 seconds right here, so
still
20 seconds, 25 seconds now. Now they're going to throw it. They're going to roll out. First down.
Spencer over the middle.
46-yard line, so a good pass there. Whitaker on the pass from Miller there. So
that stops the clock until the chains move. So
there's a Sam's hot dog first down, so that's a big passing play for the Patriots. I could see them do a little more of that, even if they just roll out.
Clock at 3:27, 3:26.
They can't keep taking 20, 25 seconds between plays, though.
No, there's not enough urgency.
Breathitt County up over Powell, 26-20 now.
Going back to the two-back set in the Wildcat.
Whitley over Hazard, Harlan 7-6. Excuse me. Harlan is met in the backfield and
nothing.
Gets back to the line of scrimmage. So
maybe
that play gained nothing for him.
And the clock still runs.
Under 3 minutes now. They got to pick the pace up. I'm telling you, they cannot continue taking this long in between plays.
If you're Coach Maggard, when do you start using those timeouts?
2:45 to play.
They're going to need a chunk of yardage.
And they call timeout. Whoa, that's a waste of about 15 seconds before timeout. So
not in a position right now to where they don't have the luxury of a lot of time. They need 1 point, even if they can get in field goal range.
2:43 to play. We'll keep it right here, JD. What's Coach Maggard trying to tell his club right now?
He may be telling them, the clock's against us right now. We're in a position to win this ball game, but we're going to have to do better with time management here.
This 2 minute offense has got to kick into play here, and they've got to get snaps off quicker. And
yes,
they can't continue taking 20, 25 seconds between each play. And I know that's their game, but they can't continue doing that.
They can't do that. He may be calling 3 or 4 plays in succession here for the next series. And Morgan they're going to be in no hurry if they run the ball, the player, and then once they make the tackle, they're not going to be in a hurry to get up.
No, they're going to take their time.
They're going to lay on them, and
if Morgan gets the football back by any chance, they're really in trouble because
they can almost
it just takes them too long to score because they cannot throw the football or do not throw the football very much. So.
I think the Patriots lose this one. They're going to say this is one they let get away. Let's see if we got Sunshine in the shotgun here. We're going to pass again.
Rolling out again. He's going to try to throw it. They keep him in bounds?
I can't tell. He needed to stay in bounds. The clock's still rolling, so he must have got him.
2:27 to play.
Clock down under 2:12, 2:10. Knott County not showing any urgency.
Still taking a lot of time.
The clock's going to roll under 2 minutes here before they get a play up.
I just don't know. I don't understand. I don't see how they got a chance to.
Got a man in motion with Holland. Look for him across the middle.
Complete gain of about maybe 3 or 4. So that clock will continue to run on that. We're down to 1 minute and 37.
Big 4th down play right here. Big 4th down.
4th and 7. They cannot. They're taking far too much time, I think.
Jackson Sparkman comes in. You're right, Dylan.
It's going to roll down under 1 minute here.
Yeah, they'll call another timeout, but they've lost a lot of time. So we're going to take a 30-second break. We got 1 minute and 14 seconds to go. You're watching Hometown 24 Sports.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary.
Hi, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back to Knott County Central, where we have 1 minute and 14 seconds to play. Knott County trailing 14-13 with the football around. They're on their own 47-yard line, and it is a 4th and 7. JD, big play of the game right here. So
huge play right here for the Patriots. They've
really squandered a lot of time off the clock. I have to say.
I can't
understand exactly what's they've taken way too much time in between plays, and they don't have it to take.
I'm not one to judge, but I think I only got
offside. So now it's going to be a
even bigger.
Now it's going to be 4th and 12. So a big play. So that's a Hyman Pro Mark penalty flag on the Patriots. So back them up 5 more yards.
5 more and start again. I'd like to mention one more time for the Patriot volleyball team coming up on Monday against Wolfe County.
Again, that's at A.B. Combs, isn't it?
A.B. Combs Elementary down in Perry County. Patriots 17-9, good season for Coach Beth Justice and the Lady Patriots, and we hope everyone will go out and support them.
Coach Justice, again, we talked about it. She's just really a competitor and great lady good friend of ours, her and Raymond, and just really.
Probably should, she used to. We used to tailgate down here. We probably shouldn't tell her what a great cook she is as well.
I'm not going to tell that.
Here's a pass.
Another pass going deep, and it is incomplete.
That's going to be the game.
I think so. Knott County will turn it over in possessions to Morgan County. Well, to get the football back with 1 minute and 10 seconds to go, leading 14-13.
And now they can kneel this one.
Yeah, they're going to run it out, I'm sure. Yeah, we don't tell what kind of cook she is. So
yeah, does a little dish called hobo.
Unless we think you could talk her into cooking or something.
Maybe you never know. You never know. So I guess our player of the game is probably going to have to be Mr. Ballinger, I would imagine.
Mr. Ballinger, quarterback for them. I think he's done a good job.
Knott's going to have to strip this ball out there if they do get an opportunity. They're going to have to go for a strip or something here.
JD's going to go now to who you want to select. The play of the game, I would say, is Holland's touchdown run, I think, and we'll use that as a play of the game. The Alsloyd College play of the game and the Alsloyd College player of the game will have to go to between Ballinger and the quarterback.
Yeah, it's a coin toss. Both those kids have been really effective this time, and so we can. Who's your vote?
My vote will be for the young man, the quarterback. What's his name?
Garrett Atkins.
Gary Atkins.
Number 7.
That will be my vote for Atkins.
Tonight, so he
threw the ball around pretty good. I was pleased with him.
Done a good job. So we'll try to get a word with him down on the field.
JD's going to head down and catch him. With less than a minute, got 58.9 seconds to go. Knott County Central trailing 14-13, and barring a miracle here, they're going to lose a heartbreaker tonight to Morgan County Cougars. Been a defensive struggle, as JD predicted. He's like me, he don't get any predictions right, but we'll brag on him a little bit tonight. He actually got this one right. He said he thought it'd be a defensive struggle. There's actually been no points scored here in the second half. Everything happened in the first half, and Knott is really going to have a sour taste in her mouth after this one, and it's going. On the other end, Morgan is going to think this is a heck of a victory here for him on the road, and keeps him in the playoff hunt for sure. Cougars. Atkins looks like he's going to gain maybe 1 on that, so I think Knott can maybe stop the clock one more time, maybe, I think, if I'm not mistaken. That's it then. That's all their timeouts. I'm sorry. Excuse me. So we got 35 seconds or so to go now, and I think they'll have to run one more play. That's going to pretty much be the end of it, I think. Like I said, barring some kind of miracle, Knott County is going to lose a heartbreaker, 14-13 to Morgan County Cougars. Cougars. Oh, Ballinger broke loose, and he's going to go to the down. Ballinger with a big run there. Got all the way down to about the 15-yard line, but I think that's going to be it. They'll probably take a knee, I would think. 5 minutes and 8 seconds. 5.8 seconds to play in the football game. I think once they start the clock, I don't think there'll be another snap. I don't believe.
They tried to score. Yeah, they were going to score that day.
And that is going to be it. Knott County Central loses to Morgan County 14-13. And outstanding football game. And JD's trying to get out on the field, and he's going to try to catch Atkins, the quarterback from Knott County Central. Our play of the game was Ty Holland's first touchdown run of the night, which was a 46-yard touchdown run. It was a beautiful run. And Mr. Atkins, from the quarterback from Morgan County, was our player of the game. Did a nice job throwing the football around the field tonight and threw a couple touchdown passes. And JD's trying to work his way down there now. We'll give him a few minutes to see if he can run Mr. Atkins down and get him on, get a word with him. (14-13), good ball game tonight. Really good ball game, and tough loss for Mount Central, and a really good, hard-fought victory for Morgan County. So, good, nice bus ride back to Morgan County.
There are 2 cell phones in the press box that we're charging in the concession stand. Please come and get your cell phones. And then I'm going to say it's
Coach JD cornered down on the field now, still looking. I haven't spotted JD. Have you spotted him?
No, I think this is the quickest.
He might be out there in the middle of the huddle.
And the Cougars win this one. Got off to 14-13. Time ran out.
He is trying to find Mr. Ballinger now. As JD must be having time getting out on the field. I not saw him yet. We'll take a short break and we'll come back and see if JD's can get a chance to speak to Mr. Ballinger from Morgan County, player of the game. You're watching Hometown 24 Sports.
I got some Oxy after I hurt my neck. First I took them to feel better. Then I just kept taking them. I didn't know they'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Hard-hitting traditional wrestling is coming to your living room this Wednesday night. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, the professional wrestling program the entire family has been waiting to see. See the biggest stars from the Appalachians and beyond compete in the hottest half hour of television anywhere. Now available in prime time. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on Hometown 24.
It starts with ingredients, rooted in flavor. Recipes that come from the land and the heart. It's a touch of sweet, a hint of heat, a kiss of bourbon, a blend of past and present, tradition and creation, in places celebrated and places to discover. It's when you take that first bite of the unforgettable taste of Kentucky and you realize it's better in the bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
Whoa.
Whoa! You've been protecting your kids their whole lives, so don't just hand them the keys to a 2-ton machine with no rules. Yeah. See you guys later. Whoa. Talk it out. Tell your teenagers they have to agree to 5 rules to drive. No cell phones, no extra passengers, no speeding, no alcohol, and buckle up. Set the rules before they hit the road.
Welcome back to Knott County Central. We have JD on the field with a quarterback from Morgan County. JD, take it away.
I'm here tonight with Mr. Garrett Atkins from Morgan County Cougars, our Alice Lloyd College player of the game. Had a heck of a game tonight, guys. Showed a strong arm, the ability to throw the football tonight in some pretty bad weather conditions. How do you feel like this game gets you guys set up going forward?
It was a good hard-fought game. My hat off to Knott, man. They played hard. Played a hard game. Like you said, weather conditions, the field was a little muddy and hard to stay on your feet, and balls got slick at times. So it was just a hard-fought game and a good win overall.
Seems to be a good game every time you guys play here at Knott and at your place as well. Who you guys got coming up next week?
Powell. At
Powell. Well, we hope wish you the best. You are our Alice Lloyd College player of the game.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Back to you, Scott.
All right, JD, thank you for a player of the game. This is Garrett Atkins from Morgan County, the quarterback. Did a nice job tonight, and so a good win for Morgan County. Coming in here at Knott County Central, winning 14-13 in a good, hard-fought football game. And for JD Cornett, I'm Scott Cornett, and for all of our crew here at Hometown 24 Sports, we want to thank you for joining us, and we will see you next week. You're watching Hometown 24 Sports. Good night, everybody.